Unlock the secrets to life and success with bold, inspired action. I still remember the moment when everything changed, when I found myself standing at the precipice of an extraordinary revelation, a moment that felt both ancient and new. As if the universe had whispered secrets only meant for those daring enough to listen. In that very instant, as the early light of dawn broke over a horizon that shimmered with possibility, I experienced a profound awakening. I was in the heart of a remote mountain temple, surrounded by silence and the gentle hum of nature, and I realized that the key to life and success lies not in waiting for miracles, but in boldly seizing every opportunity with inspired action. We are all on this journey together. You and I want you to feel the rush of excitement and deep inner peace that comes from stepping into your power. From that first electrifying moment, I understood that life is not something to be passively observed, it is to be embraced with every fiber of our being. As we set out on this incredible quest, let us reflect on the nature of our existence and ask ourselves, what is it that holds us back from truly living? Are we not meant to soar like eagles? To embrace our inner strength and pursue our dreams with an unyielding passion? With every heartbeat, we are given a new chance to unlock the secrets to life and success. To step forward with boldness, and to take inspired action in the face of any obstacle. I invite you to join me as we delve deep into the transformative power of courageous decisions and the wisdom of ancient teachings that continue to guide us even in the modern world. In our journey, we begin with a vivid recollection of an experience that changed everything. A day when I found myself in a sacred, secluded temple deep within the forest, where the air was filled with a palpable energy that transcended time. There, under the flickering glow of a solitary candle, I encountered a venerable spiritual master whose eyes shone with the light of countless lifetimes. His words resonated within me, igniting a spark that propelled me toward a life of fearless exploration. The path to true success, he said, is paved with the courage to act boldly and the wisdom to learn from every stumble along the way. His voice was gentle yet commanding, and I felt an overwhelming sense of connection to the universe, as though every star in the sky was aligning to offer me guidance. I ask you now, dear friend, have you ever felt that magnetic pull towards a destiny that calls you by name? That inner yearning to break free from the chains of doubt and mediocrity, and to embrace a life brimming with potential? As we move forward, we begin to explore the essence of what it means to take bold, inspired action. Picture yourself standing at a crossroads, with multiple paths stretching out before you, each shimmering with the promise of adventure and self-discovery. In this moment, it is not enough to simply choose a direction, you must dive in headfirst, trusting that every step, every misstep, will lead you closer to the truth of your existence. Life, in its infinite wisdom, is a series of choices, and the moment you decide to act with purpose is the moment you unlock secrets hidden deep within your soul. In these instances, we learn that success is not measured solely by external achievements, but by the inner transformation that occurs when we embrace our vulnerabilities and rise above them. I often wonder, how many times have we hesitated at the edge of greatness, held back by the fear of failure, when in truth, every failure is merely a stepping stone to unimaginable success? Our journey takes on a dynamic energy as we transition from quiet introspection to a surge of bold action. Imagine, if you will, a montage of moments where we confront our greatest challenges head-on, whether it is scaling a treacherous cliff face, diving into the depths of an unknown ocean, or simply opening our hearts to the love and wisdom of others. Each of these moments is a testament to the incredible power we possess when we decide to act boldly and with intention. I want you to feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins as you step out of your comfort zone, as you embrace the unpredictable twists and turns that life inevitably presents. It is in these moments of uncertainty that we discover our true strength, that we learn to dance with the rhythms of life, and that we ultimately find success not in the absence of fear, but in the courage to overcome it. Let us now travel together into the realm of deep self-reflection, where every question we ask is a doorway to deeper understanding. What does it truly mean to be successful? Is it the accumulation of wealth and accolades? Or is it the inner peace and satisfaction that come from knowing you have lived your truth? In this space, I encourage you to look within and ask yourself, how can I harness the power of bold, inspired action to transform my life? Perhaps you have already taken steps towards this transformation, or maybe you are just beginning to see the possibilities that lie ahead. Either way, remember that every moment is a new beginning, a chance to realign your actions with your deepest values and to create a life that is as extraordinary as the universe itself. As you ponder these questions, let your mind wander to the vast expanse of your potential, and consider how every decision, no matter how small, contributes to the grand tapestry of your existence. I invite you to join me on a journey that is not defined by a single moment, but by a series of transformative experiences that challenge the status quo and inspire radical change. There was a time when I, too, was shackled by the fears of uncertainty and the weight of expectations. I recall a day when the pressure of the world seemed unbearable, when the voices of doubt drowned out the whispers of hope within my heart. Yet, it was precisely in that moment of despair that I discovered the liberating power of inspired action. I began to understand that every setback was an invitation to rise, to reimagine the boundaries of what was possible, and to transform adversity into an opportunity for growth. It is through these trials that we cultivate resilience, that we learn the art of surrendering to the flow of life while simultaneously taking decisive steps towards our dreams. Throughout this journey, we are reminded that success is not a destination but an ongoing process, a beautiful dance between action and reflection, between the light of inspiration and the shadows of our past. In every challenge we face, there is a lesson waiting to be learned. In every moment of uncertainty, there is a hidden treasure of wisdom. And as we navigate the twists and turns of our lives, we begin to see that the secret to success lies not in the absence of obstacles, but in our ability to harness their energy and transform it into a driving force for positive change. I challenge you now to consider, what obstacles have you faced in your life? And how have they shaped you into the person you are today? Reflect on these experiences, for within them lie the seeds of your future success. As our shared journey unfolds, we venture into a realm where ancient wisdom meets modern courage, a space where the teachings of revered spiritual masters intertwine with the bold, adventurous spirit of our time. In this sacred confluence, we find that the keys to unlocking the secrets of life are not hidden in dusty scrolls or esoteric rituals, but in the simple, yet profound act of taking inspired action. Whether it is through meditation, physical challenges, creative expression, or acts of kindness, every step we take in alignment with our inner truth propels us closer to a life filled with purpose and joy. I want you to embrace this truth wholeheartedly, to see every day as an opportunity to embark on a new adventure, and to trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Have you ever felt that exhilarating rush of living fully in the present, where every breath is a reminder that you are capable of achieving greatness beyond your wildest dreams? In the midst of our quest, there are moments of quiet revelation, times when the noise of the world fades away and you are left with nothing but the raw, unfiltered essence of your being. It is in these moments that the universe speaks to you in a language beyond words, a language of intuition, dreams, and the silent, yet powerful, pulse of your heart. I often find myself sitting by a calm lake at dusk, watching the sky transform into a canvas of vibrant hues, and feeling an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the journey I am on. I realize that every twist of fate, every challenge and triumph, is a thread in the magnificent tapestry of life, intricately woven together by the choices we make with bold, inspired action. And so, I ask you, when was the last time you paused to truly feel the wonder of your existence? To acknowledge the infinite beauty that surrounds you even in the midst of chaos? It is in these reflective interludes that we learn to appreciate the delicate balance between action and stillness, between striving and surrender, in the same way that a mighty river carves its path through rugged terrain. Our actions, when guided by a deep sense of purpose and clarity, have the power to reshape our world. There is a natural rhythm to life, a pulsating energy that flows through every living being, and when we align ourselves with this energy, we become unstoppable. Success, then, is not a distant dream but a vibrant reality that unfolds with every bold decision we make. Think about it. Every act of kindness, every moment of courage, and every step taken in defiance of fear adds to the symphony of your life, creating a legacy that resonates far beyond the confines of the present moment. As we continue on this path, the journey deepens and the experiences become more intense. I recall another moment, a day filled with unexpected encounters and profound lessons. It began with a sunrise that bathed the world in gold, and as I walked along a winding path, I encountered individuals from all walks of life, each carrying their own unique story of triumph and struggle. In the midst of our shared conversation, I was struck by the realization that every soul has the potential to shine brightly if given the opportunity to step into the light of bold, inspired action. The energy was palpable, a collective surge of determination and hope that reminded me of the immense power we hold when we come together with a common purpose. I ask you now, can you feel that energy within yourself? Can you sense the call to embrace your true potential, to cast aside the shackles of doubt, and to join in the dance of life with unwavering passion? In our modern age, where distractions abound and the pace of life is unrelenting, it can be all too easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Yet, it is precisely in this frenetic environment that the call to unlock the secrets of life becomes even more urgent. We must remind ourselves that every moment is a gift, a fleeting opportunity to make an impact, to create memories, and to build a future that is as radiant as our dreams. Whether you are an entrepreneur striving for success, an artist in pursuit of creative expression, or someone simply seeking a deeper understanding of the world, the message remains the same. Embrace every challenge as a stepping stone, and let your actions be guided by the wisdom of your heart. Remember that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single, bold step. A step that can change your life forever if only you dare to take it. I want you to imagine for a moment the thrill of standing at the edge of an ancient cliff. The wind rushing past you, carrying with it the voices of generations long past, urging you to leap into the unknown. In that heart-pounding moment, you realize that success is not something that is handed to you. It is something you must actively create with every courageous decision you make. The path ahead may be shrouded in mystery, but with each step, you are writing your own story. A narrative filled with moments of brilliance, moments of despair, and moments of pure, unadulterated joy. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to truly live on the edge? To let go of your fears and trust in the divine plan that unfolds with every sunrise? As we forge ahead on this exhilarating journey, the tapestry of our lives grows richer and more intricate. I have come to understand that the true secret to life and success is not hidden in lofty theories or distant dreams. It is found in the everyday choices we make, in the small acts of bravery that often go unnoticed. It is the decision to rise each morning with gratitude, to embrace the challenges of the day with an open heart, and to let your spirit soar even in the face of adversity. This is the essence of bold, inspired action, a force that has the power to transform not only our lives but the world around us. I invite you to reflect on your own journey. What everyday acts of courage have shaped the person you are today? And how can you, starting now, weave more of that fearless energy into the fabric of your life? There is an undeniable magic that emerges when we combine the ancient wisdom of spiritual masters with the unbridled enthusiasm of modern adventure. In this union, we discover that life is a canvas waiting to be painted with the vibrant colors of our dreams and aspirations. Every moment, every decision, is an opportunity to leave a mark on the world, a legacy defined not by the absence of failure, but by the courage to rise above it. I often recall a time when, despite the odds being stacked against me, I found the strength to persevere by embracing the unknown. That leap of faith, taken in the name of bold, inspired action, opened doors to experiences I never thought possible. And now, as I stand before you, I challenge you to consider, what would your life look like if you allowed yourself to take that leap? How far could you soar if you released the weight of your fears and embraced the exhilarating journey of self-discovery? In the quiet moments that follow these epic experiences, we often find ourselves pondering the deeper mysteries of existence. I have spent countless hours in meditation, contemplating the delicate interplay between fate and free will, between the tangible and the transcendent. It is in these reflective spaces that the universe reveals its most profound secrets, whispers of truth that remind us that we are all interconnected. That every act of bold, inspired action sends ripples across the vast ocean of existence. I encourage you to take a moment now to close your eyes. Breathe deeply, and allow the stillness to speak to you. What truths emerge from the silence? What inner guidance beckons you to step forward and claim the life you were always meant to live? In the spirit of sharing this journey with you, I want to emphasize that the path to success is not a solitary endeavor. It is a shared experience, a tapestry woven with the threads of countless lives intertwined by fate and fueled by the determination to create something extraordinary. As we exchange our stories and support one another in our quests, we become a collective force for positive change. I have witnessed firsthand how communities, united by a common vision of bold, inspired action, have overcome insurmountable challenges and achieved feats that once seemed impossible. This is the power of coming together as one, of trusting in the inherent goodness and potential within each of us. I ask you, have you ever experienced the joy of collaborating with others on a mission that transcends individual ambition? A mission to unlock the secrets of life and share that light with the world? Our journey, though deeply personal, is also part of a grander narrative, a story that spans centuries and continents. A story of human resilience, creativity, and unyielding hope, from the ancient sages of distant lands to the modern pioneers who dare to push the boundaries of possibility. The message remains timeless. Life is meant to be lived boldly, with an open heart and an unwavering commitment to growth. Every step we take is a testament to our ability to transform adversity into opportunity, to convert moments of doubt into sources of empowerment. And so, as we continue to walk this path together, I urge you to embrace each day as a gift, to let your actions be guided by a deep inner knowing that you are capable of achieving greatness beyond measure. There are times, in the quiet aftermath of a profound experience, when the magnitude of our journey seems almost overwhelming, a flood of memories, insights, and emotions that remind us of both our fragility and our immense strength. In these moments, I have learned that true success lies in our ability to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace, to balance the fierce drive of bold, inspired action with the gentle wisdom of introspection. It is a delicate dance, one that requires patience, trust, and a willingness to surrender to the mystery of our own existence. As you reflect on your own path, ask yourself, how can I cultivate a harmonious balance between striving for success and embracing the serenity of the present moment? Can I find peace in the knowledge that every challenge, every setback, is but a stepping stone towards a brighter, more fulfilled future? In the final stretches of our incredible journey, we arrive at a place of profound realization, a moment where the cumulative power of every decision, every act of courage, coalesces into a singular, transformative energy. It is here, at the convergence of all our experiences, that we begin to see the intricate patterns that have guided us from the very beginning. The secrets to life and success, it turns out, were not hidden in some distant realm, but were always present within us, waiting to be unlocked by the boldness of our actions and the clarity of our intentions. As I stand here today, sharing this moment with you, I feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the journey we have embarked on together. Every high and low, every triumph and setback, has contributed to the beautiful mosaic of our existence. And I ask you now, with all the passion in my heart, what legacy will you choose to leave behind? How will you let your light shine in a world that so desperately needs your unique brilliance? There is a special magic, a rare and fleeting moment, when the universe aligns in such a way that you feel an undeniable connection to something far greater than yourself. It might be in the serene silence of a remote valley, the mesmerizing glow of a full moon over an ancient temple, or the unexpected encounter with a kindred spirit on a bustling city street. In those moments, you understand that the journey to unlocking the secrets of life is not just about external achievements. It is about cultivating an inner sanctuary of peace, purpose, and unwavering faith in your own potential. Bold, inspired action is the key that opens that sanctuary, the catalyst that propels you forward even when the road ahead seems shrouded in darkness. I invite you to hold on to that feeling, to let it inspire you to push past the limits of what you thought possible and to create a life that is a true reflection of your soul's deepest desires. As we draw closer to the end of this transformative journey, I want you to know that every step you take in the direction of bold, inspired action is a victory, not just for you, but for the entire human family. The choices you make, the risks you embrace, and the love you share have the power to ripple outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. Success, in its truest form, is a collective achievement, a testament to our shared ability to overcome adversity and build a future grounded in hope, compassion, and resilience, I challenge you to think about the ways in which your actions can serve as a beacon of light for others, inspiring them to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and transformation. What will your contribution be? How will you use your unique gifts to make a positive impact in a world that is hungry for change? In this final moment of reflection, as I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit ignited by the fire of bold, inspired action, I want to leave you with one last thought. The journey to unlocking the secrets to life and success is not a destination, it is a living, breathing process, a continuous unfolding of our inner potential. It is a call to live every day with intention, to face our fears with unwavering determination, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. Each of us has the power to create our own destiny, to shape our lives with the strokes of our actions and the wisdom of our hearts. And as you go forth into the world, remember that you are not alone. I am with you, and together, we will continue to explore the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. I encourage you to revisit this message whenever you need a reminder of the strength that resides within you, of the courage to take risks, and of the boundless potential that awaits when you choose to act with passion and purpose. Whether you are at the beginning of your journey or well along the path of self-discovery, know that every moment is an opportunity to redefine success on your own terms. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and let each experience serve as a stepping stone to a life filled with wonder and achievement. And as you embark on your next adventure, always remember to ask yourself those deep, introspective questions that guide you closer to the truth. What is the legacy I wish to create? How will my bold, inspired action shape not only my future, but the future of all those whose lives I touch? In the grand tapestry of existence, every thread, every decision, contributes to the magnificent design that is our collective story. I invite you to see your life as a work of art in progress, a masterpiece that is continuously evolving through the power of inspired action. Let the lessons of the past, the insights of the present, and the dreams of the future converge into a single, resonant truth, that you have within you the capacity to transform not only your own life but the lives of others as well. This is the secret that lies at the heart of every great success. The quiet assurance that no matter how daunting the challenges may seem, there is always a way forward if you are willing to take that leap of faith. I want you to carry this message with you as a reminder that every time you choose bold, inspired action, you are not just changing your own destiny, you are lighting the way for others to follow. It is this shared journey of discovery and empowerment that makes life truly magical. A journey that is defined by moments of unexpected brilliance and deep, unshakable joy. And so, as you step into the next chapter of your life, remember that you hold the key to unlocking the secrets to life and success. Embrace your power, trust in your journey, and let every action be a testament to the infinite possibilities that lie within your soul. Now, as I bring this heartfelt narrative to a close, I want you to reflect on the transformative power of inspired action. Think back to that first awe-inspiring moment in the temple, the gentle guidance of that wise master, and the surge of energy that propelled you forward. Let those memories serve as a beacon of hope and strength whenever you face uncertainty. Remember, every bold step you take is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to claim your destiny, to embrace the mysteries of life, and to shape your own reality with unwavering conviction. In the end, the journey we share is about more than just personal success. It is about creating a ripple effect of positive change that reverberates through every corner of the world. Every act of courage, every moment of clarity, contributes to a legacy of resilience and hope. So I ask you once more, with all the sincerity in my heart, are you ready to unlock the secrets to life and success with bold, inspired action? Are you prepared to cast aside your fears and step into the light of your true potential? The choice is yours, and with each decision, you are crafting a story that is as unique and powerful as the stars in the night sky. Let this message be a reminder that the power to transform your life lies not in waiting for a miracle, but in daring to create one with your own hands. As you move forward, carry with you the lessons of ancient wisdom, the spirit of modern adventure, and the unwavering belief that every moment is an opportunity to make a difference. I stand here with you, celebrating every triumph and sharing in every challenge, knowing that together we can achieve greatness through bold, inspired action. May your journey be filled with wonder, May your heart always lead you to truth, and may your life shine as a testament to the power of living authentically and fearlessly. Thank you for joining me on this epic adventure, for allowing your spirit to merge with mine in the shared pursuit of unlocking the secrets to life and success. As you continue your journey, know that you are never alone. Each step you take is echoed in the hearts of those who believe in the transformative power of bold, inspired action. Now go forth, embrace your destiny, and let your actions light the path for a future brimming with hope, purpose, and boundless joy. You do not have a life. Chosen One explains the path to genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom. I stand before you today as a humble messenger who has traversed the peaks of ancient wisdom and the valleys of modern struggle. In the midst of chaos and the clamor of daily existence, we often find ourselves questioning whether our lives possess any true meaning. You might have felt alone, adrift in a sea of superficial pursuits, and yet I am here to share with you a story that is both personal and universal, a story of how the path to genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom lies not in what we accumulate, but in what we discover within ourselves. I want you to know that our journey together is not just about finding answers, it is about asking the right questions. Have you ever wondered why, despite all the glitter of wealth and technology, you feel empty? Have you ever sensed that the life you are living is but a shadow of the true life that awaits you? Today, I invite you to step beyond the illusions and embrace a deeper reality. A realm where each moment is infused with purpose and every breath becomes a testament to our intrinsic connection with the universe. I remember a time when I embarked on a spiritual quest that took me deep into remote temples and desolate landscapes, where silence reigned and time itself seemed to slow down. There, amidst ancient stone carvings and whispering winds, I encountered experiences that defied the ordinary. Imagine a solitary monk meditating under a sky ablaze with stars, or a weary traveler finding solace in the rugged embrace of nature. I witnessed firsthand how extreme conditions can strip away the non-essential, revealing the profound truth that lies at the core of our existence. In those moments of awe, I realized that we are not defined by the clutter of our modern lives, but by the purity of our spirit. We are all chosen ones, capable of transcending the mundane and rising above the transient nature of our struggles. And so I ask you, in the stillness of your heart, what is the true essence of your life? We live in an age where distractions are abundant, and the pursuit of material success often eclipses our search for deeper meaning. Yet, it is precisely this imbalance that compels us to seek the path of genuine fulfillment. I have seen many people who, despite having all the external markers of success, wander through life feeling incomplete, as if a vital piece of the puzzle is missing. This paradox is not a curse, but rather an invitation, a call to rediscover the sacred within the ordinary. I invite you to pause and reflect. When was the last time you felt truly alive? When did you last embrace the stillness that speaks to your soul? It is in these moments of deep introspection that we begin to unlock the secrets of lasting freedom, where the ephemeral nature of life gives way to a more enduring and authentic existence. As we journey deeper into this exploration, I want to share with you a pivotal moment from my own experience, one that transformed my understanding of life entirely. There was a time when I challenged myself to spend 7 days in a place few dared to venture, a long-abandoned temple reputed to be haunted by the echoes of ancient spirits. For many, the thought of confronting the unknown is terrifying, yet I embraced it as an opportunity to face my inner demons and to reconnect with the primordial forces that govern our existence. In those long, silent days, I learned that the essence of our being is not tethered to our fears or regrets, but to the infinite possibilities that lie within our hearts. The temple, with its eerie corridors and mysterious whispers, became a mirror reflecting back my own insecurities and latent potential. I realized that the barriers we erect between ourselves and true enlightenment are often self-imposed, and that the only way to overcome them is to confront them with courage and compassion. I ask you now, what would you dare to confront in your own life if you knew that true freedom awaited on the other side of fear? In our modern world, where each day is a relentless pursuit of convenience and efficiency, it is easy to forget that the most profound journey is the one that leads inward. We chase after fleeting pleasures and transient successes, only to find that our souls remain unsatisfied, This script is not just a call to awaken your spiritual consciousness. It is a roadmap that guides you toward living a life that is both meaningful and vibrant. It is about rediscovering the lost art of self-reflection and embracing the idea that every moment is an opportunity to reshape your destiny. I want you to understand that genuine fulfillment comes from aligning your actions with your deepest values. And lasting freedom is achieved when you liberate yourself from the confines of societal expectations. Have you ever considered that the very things you pursue might be keeping you from experiencing true joy? What if the key to a richer, more vibrant life lies in letting go of what no longer serves you? In our quest for meaning, we often stumble upon practical insights that seem simple, yet hold transformative power. One such insight is the art of mindful presence, being fully engaged with the here and now. When we let go of the endless chatter of our minds and immerse ourselves in the present moment, we begin to see the beauty and interconnectedness of all things. It is in this state of mindful awareness that we experience the profound truth of our existence. I urge you to try it. Set aside time each day to quiet your mind, to listen deeply, and to feel the pulse of life in every breath. Notice how your surroundings come alive, how the mundane transforms into the miraculous. It is through these practices that we cultivate a sense of gratitude and an appreciation for the simple, yet extraordinary, gift of life. I have traveled far and wide, meeting many souls along the way, each with their own story, their own struggle, and their own spark of divine light. Together, we have learned that the journey to genuine fulfillment is not a linear path, but a tapestry woven with moments of joy, sorrow, challenge, and triumph. In every encounter, there is a lesson waiting to be learned, a hidden truth that can illuminate the darkest corners of our being. We are all part of a grand cosmic dance, where every step, every misstep, and every pause has its purpose. And so I invite you to join this dance, to embrace the rhythms of life with all its imperfections and wonders. How often do we allow ourselves to be fully present to the lessons that each experience offers? What if every challenge you face is a stepping stone towards a higher understanding of yourself? Throughout this spiritual journey, it is essential to recognize that transformation does not happen overnight. It is a gradual unfolding, a series of revelations that build upon one another to create a life of lasting freedom. I know that you may feel overwhelmed by the enormity of the task ahead. After all, changing the very fabric of your existence is no small feat. But remember, every monumental journey begins with a single step. I urge you to take that step today, to commit yourself to a path of self-discovery and inner exploration. As you begin to peel back the layers of your conditioned self, you will uncover the true essence of who you are, a being of infinite potential, capable of creating a life of profound meaning and purpose. Ask yourself, what small act can you take right now to bring you closer to the life you have always dreamed of? Our journey together is about more than just individual transformation. It is about igniting a collective awakening. I have seen firsthand the incredible power of communities united by a shared vision for a better world. When we come together, supporting and inspiring one another, our individual light merges into a radiant beacon of hope that can dispel the shadows of despair. Imagine a world where every person embraces their true potential, where the chains of self-doubt and fear are shattered by the collective force of awakened souls. This is not a mere fantasy, it is a reality that we can create. One mindful moment and one courageous decision at a time. I invite you to join me in this movement, to become an active participant in the global quest for genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom. What role will you play in this unfolding drama of human evolution? As we traverse the landscape of our inner worlds, we inevitably encounter moments of profound mystery, instances where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual blur, leaving us in awe of the vastness of existence. I recall a particularly surreal experience when I found myself alone on a cliff at dawn, the horizon aglow with the promise of a new day. In that sacred silence, I felt an indescribable connection to everything around me, as if the very fabric of reality was whispering its secrets into my ear. It was a moment of pure, unfiltered clarity, a reminder that the answers we seek are not hidden in distant tomes or esoteric rituals, but reside within the depths of our own hearts. In that fleeting instant, I realized that life itself is a miraculous gift, a delicate balance of joy and sorrow, challenge and triumph. I ask you, Have you ever experienced a moment so transcendent that it changed the way you see the world? How do you honor those rare moments of clarity in your own life? In our modern pursuit of knowledge, we sometimes forget that true wisdom is not measured by the accumulation of facts, but by the depth of our understanding and the compassion in our hearts. The path to enlightenment is paved with experiences that challenge our beliefs and push us to evolve beyond our comfort zones. I have often wondered why so many of us are content with merely skimming the surface of life, when beneath the veneer of everyday existence lies a realm of infinite possibility. This is where the power of the Chosen One comes into play, a reminder that each one of us is destined for greatness, that we are capable of transcending the mundane and embracing the extraordinary. You might be thinking, how can I possibly access this deeper level of consciousness? The answer lies in embracing the unknown, in daring to step beyond the confines of what you think is possible. Begin by questioning the narratives you have been fed, and allow your inner wisdom to guide you toward a more authentic existence. I want to share with you some practical advice that I have gathered over years of spiritual exploration. First, cultivate a practice of daily meditation. Whether you sit in silence, chant, or simply breathe deeply, this practice will help you anchor yourself in the present moment and connect with the divine energy that surrounds you. Second, immerse yourself in nature. There is something inherently healing about the natural world, a reminder that we are all part of a larger, interconnected web of life. Go for walks, listen to the sound of rustling leaves, and let the beauty of the natural world inspire you. Third, surround yourself with those who uplift you. The energy of like-minded souls is a powerful catalyst for change. When you are in the company of those who share your quest for truth and fulfillment, you will find that your own light shines even brighter. And finally, always remain curious and open to learning. Life is a never-ending journey of discovery, and every experience, whether joyful or painful, holds a lesson that can propel you toward lasting freedom. Throughout this epic journey of self-discovery, you will encounter moments that challenge your preconceptions and force you to rethink what you once believed to be true. I have seen individuals who were once trapped in cycles of despair, only to emerge as beacons of hope and resilience after they dared to confront their inner demons. There is a profound strength in vulnerability, a strength that comes from acknowledging your fears and choosing to rise above them. In these moments of raw honesty, you will find that the true measure of your character is not how you react to comfort, but how you respond to adversity. I ask you now, are you ready to confront the parts of yourself that you have long kept hidden away? Can you summon the courage to embrace your imperfections and transform them into sources of strength and wisdom? There is an undeniable magic in the process of transformation, a magic that transcends the physical realm and touches the very core of our being. I have witnessed it in the eyes of those who have dared to dream, who have taken bold steps toward a life of genuine fulfillment. This magic is not reserved for the few. It is available to each and every one of us if only we have the courage to seek it out. As you stand on the precipice of change, you may feel a mixture of fear and excitement. These emotions are not your enemies, they are the heralds of a new beginning. Embrace them, learn from them, and let them propel you forward on your journey. Remember, the path to lasting freedom is not a straight line, it is a winding road filled with unexpected twists and turns. And yet, with every step you take, you move closer to unlocking the infinite potential that lies within you. I have often marveled at the resilience of the human spirit, the way we continue to search for meaning even in the face of overwhelming odds. In moments of solitude, when the noise of the world fades away, we are left with only the raw, unfiltered truth of who we are. It is in these moments that we come to understand that true fulfillment is not something that can be bought or sold, but something that must be earned through a lifelong commitment to self-improvement and spiritual growth. I stand before you as living proof that change is possible, that even in the darkest of times, the light of the human soul can shine through. I urge you to take a long, hard look at your own life. Are you living with intention? Or are you merely drifting through the motions? What steps can you take today to ignite the spark of transformation within you? As our conversation unfolds, I am reminded of a timeless truth. The journey to genuine fulfillment is not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing the process of becoming. We are all works in progress, ever evolving and continuously shedding old layers to reveal the radiant essence beneath. It is a journey marked by both triumphs and setbacks, And it is through these experiences that we learn the true value of perseverance and resilience. I want you to know that every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Every hardship a chance to deepen your understanding of yourself. The path to lasting freedom is illuminated by the courage to keep moving forward, even when the way seems shrouded in darkness. And so, I ask you, what legacy do you wish to leave behind? How will you let the light of your spirit guide those who follow in your footsteps? There is a profound beauty in the interconnectedness of our experiences. Every encounter, every moment of struggle, and every spark of joy contributes to the intricate tapestry of our lives. As you reflect on your own journey, consider the countless ways in which your challenges have shaped you and how your triumphs have elevated you to new heights. I have met many who have turned their pain into a source of inspiration, using their scars as reminders of battles fought and lessons learned. Their stories are a testament to the indomitable strength of the human spirit, a spirit that, when nurtured with love and compassion, has the power to transcend even the most insurmountable obstacles. I invite you to celebrate your own journey, to honor both the light and the shadow within you, for it is through this acceptance that true healing can occur. In our shared quest for a life of genuine fulfillment, we must also acknowledge the role of community and connection. We are not solitary beings destined to wander in isolation, rather, we are threads woven into the fabric of humanity, each one essential to the grand design of existence. When we come together, sharing our experiences and supporting one another, we create a ripple effect that can transform the world. I have seen communities rise from the ashes of despair, fueled by the collective desire to live authentically and to support one another on their paths to enlightenment. Consider the power of human connection, the way a simple act of kindness or a heartfelt conversation can ignite a spark of hope in someone's life. What if the key to your own lasting freedom lies not in isolation, but in the bonds you forge with others who share your passion for truth and growth? Embrace this connection, and let it remind you that you are never truly alone on this journey. There is an undeniable synergy when we align ourselves with the forces of nature and the cosmic energy that permeates every living thing. I recall a transformative experience during a solitary retreat in a dense, ancient forest, where the whisper of the wind and the rustle of the leaves seemed to carry messages from beyond. In that sacred silence, I realized that the universe is constantly communicating with us, guiding us with subtle signs and symbols that, if we are willing to see, point us toward our true path. It is in these moments of communion with nature that we find clarity, a sense of purpose that transcends the mundane worries of everyday life. I encourage you to seek out these experiences, to venture into the wilderness of your own soul and to let the natural world remind you of the beauty and mystery that lies at the heart of existence. How often do you allow yourself to be humbled by the grandeur of the universe? In this journey toward genuine fulfillment, it is crucial to confront the illusions that have kept you from living your fullest potential. Our minds are often cluttered with limiting beliefs and fears, echoes of past experiences that continue to hold us back. I have learned that true freedom comes from the willingness to question everything, to peel away the layers of conditioning until you are left with the raw, unfiltered truth of your own existence. This process is not always comfortable. It requires bravery, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to your own evolution. Yet, every time you challenge these illusions, you take one step closer to a life filled with genuine purpose and passion. I ask you, what beliefs are you ready to let go of today? What old stories no longer serve your quest for enlightenment? It is said that the journey to lasting freedom is marked by a series of revelations, moments when the veil lifts just enough for us to catch a glimpse of the divine truth that underpins our existence. These revelations may come in the form of quiet insights during meditation, unexpected encounters with kindred spirits, or even in the midst of chaos when you least expect it. I remember a time when, overwhelmed by despair, I found myself standing at the edge of a cliff, the wind howling around me as if urging me to leap into the unknown. In that moment of terrifying beauty, I felt a surge of clarity that shattered all my doubts. I realized that life's greatest lessons are often hidden in the most challenging of experiences. They are the catalysts that propel us forward on our journey toward genuine fulfillment. I encourage you to embrace these moments with an open heart, for they are the stepping stones on the path to lasting freedom. Our conversation today is not meant to provide all the answers, but to serve as a catalyst, a spark that ignites the fire of transformation within you. I want you to walk away from this experience with a renewed sense of purpose and a deep understanding that the power to change your life resides within you. We are not mere bystanders in this vast universe. We are active participants in a grand cosmic dance. Each step guided by the wisdom of the ages and the eternal spark of divinity that lies within our hearts. If you are ready to embark on this journey, then know that every moment is a new beginning, a chance to shed the old and welcome the new. What legacy will you create when you harness the infinite potential that lies within you? As I share these insights with you, I cannot help but feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the opportunity to stand alongside so many seekers of truth. In our shared vulnerability and determination, there is a power that transcends the limitations of our individual lives. We are united in our quest for a life that is rich with meaning. A life that honors the beauty of both joy and sorrow, triumph and failure. I urge you to hold on to that sense of unity, to remember that every soul you encounter is on their own unique journey toward enlightenment. Together, we form a tapestry of resilience and hope, a living testament to the strength of the human spirit. Can you feel the power of this collective energy, the pulsating rhythm of lives intertwined in a shared destiny of transformation? I want to leave you with one final thought, a reminder that the journey to genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom is an ongoing process. One that requires patience, perseverance, and above all, love for yourself, for others, and for the magnificent, mysterious universe that cradles us in its cosmic embrace. Every step you take on this path, no matter how small, is an act of rebellion against a world that often tells you that you are not enough. You are enough, and your journey is sacred. Embrace your struggles, celebrate your victories, and never lose sight of the divine spark that burns within you. I stand here not as a distant guide, but as a fellow traveler, learning and growing with you every day. What will you choose to do with the gift of your life today? In closing, remember that the title of this message, You Do Not Have a Life, Chosen One Explains the Path to Genuine Fulfillment and Lasting Freedom, is not a condemnation, but a call to awakening. It is an invitation to break free from the chains of mediocrity and to embark on a journey toward a life that is as boundless as the sky and as deep as the ocean. I urge you to explore further, to seek out additional wisdom on websites like https://www.yin-yang.info and other trusted sources that offer insights into spiritual growth and inner peace. Let these resources be stepping stones on your path, guiding you toward a future filled with promise and the radiant glow of self-realization. Together, we have explored the essence of what it means to be truly alive, a life not defined by the superficial trappings of modern success, but by the rich tapestry of experiences that shape our souls. We have delved into the realms of fear, hope, and transformation, each revelation a reminder that the power to change our destiny lies within our own hands. The journey ahead may be fraught with challenges, but with each challenge comes the opportunity to rise, to shine, and to awaken the divine potential that has always been a part of who we are. As you reflect on these words, I invite you to meditate on the deep questions posed throughout our conversation. What does genuine fulfillment mean to you? How will you break free from the constraints that have held you back? And most importantly, are you ready to embrace the extraordinary life that awaits when you step into the fullness of your being? The story we have woven today is not just about seeking enlightenment, it is about living it. It is about recognizing that every moment, every breath, and every heartbeat is an opportunity to create a life of lasting freedom. It is a call to arms for anyone who has ever felt that there is more to life than what meets the eye. We are here, together, to challenge the status quo and to redefine what it means to live a truly fulfilling life. I invite you to join me in this grand adventure, to be bold in your search for truth and unwavering in your commitment to growth. Embrace the journey, and let your heart guide you to a realm where every experience is a sacred lesson, every obstacle a teacher, and every moment a chance to rewrite the story of your existence. Now, as we near the end of our conversation, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and visualize the life you have always desired, a life where the chains of self-doubt are shattered, and the light of your inner wisdom shines brighter than any external validation. Picture yourself stepping into a new realm of possibilities, where every decision you make is a testament to the strength and resilience of your spirit. Imagine the profound joy that comes from knowing you are the master of your destiny. Free to create, to love, and to live without limitations. This is not a dream, but a reality waiting to be claimed by those who dare to take the leap of faith. As we continue on this journey together, remember that the path to genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom is paved with love, courage, and a relentless pursuit of truth. We are all on this quest, and every step we take in alignment with our highest self is a step toward a more vibrant, authentic existence. I stand here as your guide and your companion, urging you to cast aside the doubts and fears that have kept you confined to a life that feels less than what you deserve. Embrace the call to adventure, trust in the power of your spirit, and let your heart lead you to the abundant life that awaits. In the end, our lives are not defined by the roles we play or the possessions we accumulate, but by the impact we have on the world around us and the legacy of love and light that we leave behind. Every moment is a chance to reconnect with the divine, to honor the journey, and to live with a passion that transcends the ordinary. I invite you to reflect on the deep questions that have been posed today, to allow them to resonate within you, and to let them guide you as you step into a life filled with genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom. Thank you for joining me on this extraordinary journey of self-discovery and transformation. Let the wisdom we have shared echo in your heart, and may it inspire you to take bold steps toward the life you have always dreamed of. You are a chosen one, destined to experience a depth of joy and freedom that goes beyond the material world. Embrace your journey, cherish every lesson learned, and remember that the path to true fulfillment is not about what you have, but about who you become. As you move forward, let every day be a testament to your courage, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to living a life that is as vibrant and boundless as the universe itself. Now, I leave you with one final invitation. Step into the light of your own truth, and let the journey of genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom begin anew with every breath you take. The path is before you, and the power to transform your life lies within. Open your heart, seize the moment, and join me as we together redefine what it means to truly live. Uncover hidden resilience and soar beyond limits with transformative challenges. I still remember the moment when I first found myself standing on the precipice of the unknown, a time when I was immersed in an intense, almost mystical experience that felt as if the boundaries of reality were dissolving before my eyes. In that very moment, as a monk sat in silent meditation atop a rugged mountain peak, surrounded by swirling mists and the echoing whispers of ancient winds, I realized that every one of us has an untapped reservoir of hidden resilience, waiting to be awakened through transformative challenges. We are called to embrace our inner strength, to explore the deepest layers of our being, and to face the trials that force us to question who we truly are. You may be wondering, how can you possibly harness such resilience and soar beyond limits in a world that often feels overwhelming and relentless? I invite you to join me on this journey of self-discovery. As together we unlock the mysteries of our soul, overcome obstacles with unwavering determination, and discover the profound wisdom that lies within every challenge we encounter. As I reflect on my own path, I am reminded of the days when I felt lost amidst the chaos of everyday life, burdened by doubts and fears that threatened to keep me chained to mediocrity. I knew deep down that there was more to life than the monotony of routine, that beyond the visible horizon lay a realm of transformative challenges that could push us to discover our true potential. In those moments of despair, I would ask myself, what if every setback was simply a stepping stone towards greatness? What if every challenge could be transformed into an opportunity to rise, to fly, and to reveal the hidden resilience that lies dormant within us all? It is this unyielding belief that has carried me through even the darkest times, propelling me to embrace each obstacle as a vital component of my spiritual journey. I remember one particular day, a day that began like any other, yet quickly evolved into an extraordinary adventure. The sky was painted with hues of deep violet and fiery red as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the ancient stone pathways. I was accompanied by a group of seekers, each with their own burdens and dreams, gathered in a circle as we prepared to embark on a challenge that would test our limits. In that moment, as the cool evening breeze whispered secrets of the universe, I felt a surge of energy coursing through my veins, urging me to take that leap of faith. We are not defined by our past, nor by the scars we bear, I declared with fervor, my voice resonating with the certainty of one who has traversed the rugged terrains of the soul. Instead, we are the architects of our own destiny, the masters of our fate, and together we can overcome any barrier that stands in our way. This declaration, simple yet profound, sparked an extraordinary transformation in each of us, igniting a passion to pursue our dreams and a fierce determination to soar beyond the limits we had once accepted as inevitable. Every transformative challenge we face is like a sacred rite of passage, a test of our resolve that invites us to confront our innermost fears, to peel away the layers of self-doubt, and to emerge reborn with a newfound sense of clarity and purpose. I have witnessed time and again how the most daunting obstacles can serve as catalysts for immense personal growth, propelling us toward a future filled with hope and endless possibility. When we step outside our comfort zones and embrace the unknown, we discover that our true strength is not measured by the absence of fear, but by our willingness to face it head-on. Have you ever paused to consider that perhaps every challenge you encounter is a whisper from the universe, beckoning you to uncover the hidden resilience that lies within your heart? In those moments of solitude and reflection, when the noise of the world fades away, you may find that the answers you seek have been within you all along. I recall a time when I was invited to join a group of fellow adventurers on a pilgrimage to an ancient temple, a place shrouded in mystery and revered for its profound spiritual energy. The journey was fraught with trials, a treacherous ascent along narrow, crumbling pathways, unexpected detours through dense, shadowy forests, and moments when the very earth beneath our feet seemed to tremble with the intensity of our collective emotions. Yet, as we pressed onward, we began to understand that each hardship was not a punishment, but a lesson in resilience, a stepping stone that would ultimately lead us to a place of deeper self-awareness and inner strength. With every step, we shed the weight of our past mistakes, our self-imposed limitations, and the negative beliefs that had held us captive for so long. It was as if the ancient stones beneath our feet were imbued with the collective wisdom of countless generations, each whispering a timeless truth, that through adversity, we can rise above our circumstances and transform our lives in ways we never imagined possible. In those quiet, introspective moments, I often ask myself, and I invite you to do the same, what does it truly mean to soar beyond limits? Is it merely the achievement of external success? Or is it something far more profound, a deep-seated transformation of the spirit that allows us to navigate the complexities of life with grace and fortitude? The answer, I believe, lies in the fusion of courage and compassion, in the delicate balance between ambition and humility. When we embrace transformative challenges, we are not only striving to overcome the obstacles in our path, we are also cultivating an inner sanctuary of peace and strength that empowers us to live authentically, to love deeply, and to remain resilient in the face of life's inevitable storms. I urge you to consider the possibility that every hardship you encounter may be the universe's way of urging you to rediscover your true self, to awaken the slumbering power within, and to soar to heights you never dreamed possible. As our journey continues, we find that every step forward is a reminder that life itself is a grand tapestry, woven together by threads of joy, sorrow, triumph, and defeat. Each moment, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is imbued with meaning and purpose. In the heat of transformative challenges, when our hearts are pounding with the intensity of our aspirations and our souls are ablaze with the fire of determination, we come to understand that our struggles are not stumbling blocks, but rather stepping stones on the path to self-realization. It is in these moments of vulnerability, when we are forced to confront the depths of our insecurities, that we uncover the true measure of our inner resilience. We learn that by facing our fears, by daring to dream beyond the boundaries of what is familiar, we are able to break free from the chains of self-doubt and embrace a life of limitless possibility. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and envision yourself standing at the edge of an expansive, sunlit valley, the air crisp and filled with the scent of pine and wildflowers. In the distance, majestic mountains rise, their peaks shrouded in mist, as if guarding ancient secrets of the universe. In that serene moment, ask yourself, what is it that truly holds me back? What fears have I allowed to dictate the course of my life? It is within this sacred space of contemplation that you may begin to perceive the extraordinary power that lies dormant within you, the power to transform every challenge into a stepping stone, every setback into a source of strength, and every moment of despair into an opportunity for rebirth. We all have the capacity to awaken this hidden resilience, to overcome the obstacles that threaten to keep us grounded, and to soar beyond the limits that we once believed were insurmountable. In the midst of our daily lives, it is all too easy to become ensnared by the relentless pace of modernity, to lose sight of the timeless wisdom that our ancestors passed down through the ages. We are bombarded with messages that encourage us to seek comfort in conformity, to accept mediocrity as the norm, and to shy away from the transformative challenges that truly shape our character. But I am here to tell you that it is in the crucible of adversity that we discover our greatest strengths. When we willingly step into the arena of life, embracing every challenge with an open heart and an unyielding spirit, we pave the way for a profound spiritual transformation. We come to understand that our struggles are not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our resilience, a reflection of our capacity to rise above the mundane and embrace the extraordinary. There was a time when I encountered a challenge that seemed insurmountable, a trial that left me questioning my very existence and the purpose of my journey. I was navigating a labyrinth of emotions, caught between the desire to surrender to the overwhelming tide of despair and the yearning to forge ahead with unwavering resolve. In the midst of this internal storm, I found solace in the simple act of mindful reflection. I realized that every challenge I faced was a mirror, reflecting back to me the depths of my soul and the infinite reservoir of strength that lay hidden within. As I began to embrace my vulnerability, I discovered that it was not a flaw to be hidden, but a source of incredible power that could propel me to unimaginable heights. I asked myself, what if the very struggles that threatened to break me open are actually the catalysts for my most significant transformation? With each passing moment, I grew more convinced that the only way to truly soar beyond limits was to surrender to the process of transformation, to allow my heart to be both fragile and fierce, and to trust that every challenge was a divine invitation to rediscover the beauty of life. As we stand together at this crossroads of destiny, I encourage you to take a deep breath and feel the pulse of the universe beating in sync with your own heart. In the quiet spaces between each breath, there is a profound message, a call to awaken, to shed the layers of doubt and fear that have kept you confined, and to embrace the journey of self-realization with an open heart. We are all on this path, bound by a shared desire to transcend the ordinary and to tap into the extraordinary potential that lies within. The road ahead may be fraught with uncertainty and steeped in mystery, but it is also illuminated by the promise of growth, transformation, and endless possibility. Ask yourself, am I ready to step into the unknown, to face my deepest fears, and to emerge on the other side as a more resilient, empowered, and authentic version of myself? I vividly recall the transformative moment when I encountered a wise, enigmatic guide during one of my most challenging quests. This master of spiritual insight appeared seemingly out of nowhere, a humble figure whose eyes held the wisdom of millennia and whose words resonated with the cadence of the cosmos. He spoke of the delicate balance between surrender and resistance, of the dance between light and shadow that defines our existence. You see, he said softly, it is only when you embrace the entirety of your being, the triumphs and the tribulations, the laughter and the tears, that you can truly soar beyond limits. His words echoed in the corridors of my mind long after our encounter, urging me to view every setback as an opportunity to rise higher, to discover the untold depths of my inner resilience, and to harness the transformative power of every experience. I have carried this lesson with me through every trial, every moment of doubt, and every step on the path to self-discovery. And now, I share it with you, hoping that it may serve as a beacon of hope and a reminder that within you lies an infinite wellspring of strength. As we journey further into this exploration of transformative challenges, it becomes increasingly clear that the path to true enlightenment is paved with moments of raw vulnerability, unexpected encounters, and profound revelations. Every time we face a challenge head-on, we chip away at the barriers that have long confined us, revealing a glimpse of the boundless potential that lies hidden beneath the surface. I often ask you, in the stillness of your mind, What would your life look like if you dared to confront your deepest fears and embrace the transformative challenges that life presents? It is in these moments of daring inquiry that we begin to understand that our limitations are nothing more than illusions, constructs of the mind that can be dismantled through courage, introspection, and a willingness to evolve. We must learn to trust in the process of transformation, to see every hardship as a sacred opportunity to cultivate resilience, and to approach life with the unwavering conviction that we are capable of achieving greatness beyond measure. There is a unique kind of magic that emerges when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable. When we let go of the need for perfection, and when we step boldly into the unknown. I have witnessed countless individuals, much like you and me, rise from the ashes of their struggles, emerging stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the divine rhythms of the universe. It is in these transformative moments that we truly come alive, that we rediscover the power of our dreams, and that we learn to soar beyond the limits imposed upon us by society, circumstance, or even our own self-imposed doubts. Every transformative challenge is an invitation, a sacred call to rise above the ordinary and to embrace a life filled with purpose, passion, and unwavering resilience. I encourage you to heed this call, to seek out those moments of intense challenge that test the very fabric of your being, and to trust that each experience, no matter how painful or arduous, is guiding you toward a deeper understanding of your true self. In our shared quest for spiritual growth and self-realization, we must remember that the journey is as important as the destination. Each step we take, each trial we overcome, and each moment of introspection contributes to the tapestry of our lives, weaving together a story of transformation, resilience, and hope. I often find myself marveling at the beauty of life, the way in which every challenge, every setback, and every triumph is interconnected, forming a vibrant mosaic that tells the story of our collective human experience. As you navigate the winding roads of your own journey, I urge you to savor every moment, to cherish the lessons that come with each challenge, and to recognize that within every struggle lies the potential for a profound spiritual awakening. What if, instead of fearing the obstacles that lie ahead, you chose to see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery? Imagine the endless possibilities that could unfold if you embraced each transformative challenge with an open heart and an unshakable belief in your own ability to rise above it all. In the quiet hours of the night, when the world is hushed and the stars illuminate the vast expanse of the sky, I find solace in the simple act of reflection. I recall the countless times I have stood before the mirror of my soul, gazing into the depths of my own vulnerability, and marveling at the strength that had emerged from the darkness. It is in these moments of solitude that we come face to face with our true selves, a reflection of our innermost fears, our deepest desires, and the infinite potential that resides within. We must learn to see our challenges not as burdens, but as gifts, each one a carefully wrapped package containing the tools we need to build a life of resilience, purpose, and unyielding strength. I ask you now, with all the sincerity in my heart, are you ready to unwrap the mysteries of your own existence and discover the hidden resilience that has been waiting for you all along? As our journey unfolds, we begin to notice that every transformative challenge we encounter is interwoven with the fabric of our spiritual destiny. Our lives are a series of interconnected events, each one designed to push us further along the path of self-discovery and inner growth. I have learned that true transformation comes not from avoiding hardships, but from embracing them wholeheartedly, from surrendering to the ebb and flow of life, and from trusting that every experience, whether joyous or painful, is a stepping stone toward a greater understanding of our place in the universe. With every challenge we overcome, we not only strengthen our resolve, but we also contribute to a legacy of resilience that inspires others to embark on their own journeys of self-realization. Imagine a world where every individual recognized the beauty and potential inherent in every transformative challenge, where each of us saw our struggles as opportunities to soar beyond limits and to inspire others with our courage and determination. It is a vision of collective empowerment, of spiritual awakening that radiates from every heart, creating ripples of change that extend far beyond the confines of our own lives. In those rare, transcendent moments when the world seems to stand still and the veil between the physical and the spiritual grows thin, we catch a glimpse of the infinite potential that lies within us. I have experienced such moments firsthand, Times when the noise of everyday life faded into silence and I was left alone with the raw, unfiltered truth of my own existence. It was in these moments that I realized that every transformative challenge, every trial of endurance, was a sacred opportunity to reconnect with the divine essence that flows through all living things. I remember standing on a windswept cliff, the roar of the ocean mingling with the beating of my heart, and feeling an overwhelming sense of connection to something far greater than myself. In that moment, I understood that the journey toward hidden resilience was not a solitary endeavor, but a shared pilgrimage that unites us all in our quest for truth, beauty, and spiritual transcendence. I invite you now to pause, to take a deep breath, and to allow yourself to be fully present in this moment of shared wonder. What if, by embracing every transformative challenge as a sacred gift, you could unlock the door to a life of limitless possibility, where every setback becomes a catalyst for growth and every moment of despair is transformed into a beacon of hope? In this vast, ever-changing world, we are constantly faced with the duality of light and darkness, of joy and sorrow, of triumph and defeat. Yet it is precisely this duality that makes our journey so rich, so vibrant, and so undeniably human. Every transformative challenge we encounter serves as a reminder that life is not meant to be lived in the shadow of fear, but in the radiant light of our own inner strength and resilience. I have witnessed countless souls rise from the ashes of their past, their eyes alight with the fire of determination, their hearts open to the transformative power of life. We are all capable of greatness if we dare to embrace the challenges that come our way, if we choose to see every obstacle as a stepping stone on the path to a higher state of being. So I ask you, dear friend, will you stand by and allow your fears to dictate the course of your life? Or will you seize the opportunity to transform every challenge into a launchpad for growth, for healing, and for an unbridled pursuit of your dreams? It is in the heat of transformative challenges that we learn the true value of perseverance, the unyielding spirit that resides in each one of us. There were times when I found myself overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of my own doubts, when the weight of the world seemed too heavy to bear. But in those moments of quiet despair, I discovered that the strength to carry on was not something that could be measured by external achievements or accolades. It was an inner fire, a deep-seated resilience that could only be ignited by confronting the challenges head-on. I learned that by embracing the transformative challenges that life presents, we not only open ourselves up to a world of possibility, but we also set in motion a chain reaction of empowerment and self-discovery that has the power to change lives. I challenge you to look within and ask, what transformative challenges have I been avoiding? And what might happen if I embraced them fully? The answers may surprise you, revealing a strength and resilience that you never knew existed. Every step we take on this journey is a testament to the incredible capacity of the human spirit to overcome, to adapt, and to grow. As we continue to uncover the hidden resilience that lies deep within our souls, we begin to realize that our true power is not found in the absence of struggle, but in the courage to face it, to learn from it, and to transform it into a force for positive change. I have witnessed miraculous transformations in those who dared to look fear in the eye and choose love, hope, and perseverance over despair. Their stories serve as a living testament to the fact that no matter how insurmountable a challenge may seem, there is always a way forward, a path that leads to self-empowerment, to inner peace, and to the profound joy of living a life unburdened by limitations. Let us embrace every transformative challenge as an opportunity to refine our character, to deepen our spiritual understanding, and to remind ourselves that the journey is just as important as the destination. Now, as we draw closer to the culmination of this shared odyssey, I invite you to reflect on all that we have experienced together. Every moment of uncertainty, every trial that tested our resolve, has led us to this point, a place where the boundaries of fear and possibility merge into one luminous vision of hope and renewal. I stand before you, humbled by the magnitude of the journey we have undertaken, and filled with gratitude for the lessons learned along the way. The path to uncovering hidden resilience and soaring beyond limits is not always easy, but it is a journey that transforms not only our lives but also the lives of those we touch. It is a journey that demands courage, invites introspection, and ultimately reveals the divine potential that lies within every human being. In this final moment, I leave you with a challenge, a call to action to step boldly into the unknown, to embrace every transformative challenge as a sacred opportunity, and to trust in the infinite power of your own spirit. Let us not be defined by our past mistakes or limited by our fears, but rather let us be inspired by the boundless possibilities that await us. Remember, every transformative challenge you encounter is a doorway to a deeper understanding of who you truly are, a reminder that within you lies an unstoppable force capable of achieving greatness beyond measure. So, I ask you once more, will you allow your doubts to hold you back, or will you rise up, tap into your hidden resilience, and soar beyond the limits of what you once believed was possible? The choice is yours, and the universe eagerly awaits your next step. As our journey reaches its close, I find myself filled with an overwhelming sense of hope and determination. I have seen firsthand how transformative challenges can serve as the catalyst for profound spiritual growth and personal evolution. I have witnessed the raw power of human resilience as individuals from all walks of life have risen to meet the challenges that once seemed insurmountable, emerging stronger, wiser, and more connected to the universal tapestry of life. In every trial we face, there is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to redefine what is possible. We are all co-creators of our destiny, architects of our own future, and stewards of an ancient wisdom that transcends time and space. I encourage you to carry this message forward in your own life, to share your experiences with those around you, and to inspire others to embark on their own journeys of transformation and self-discovery. In the end, the true measure of our existence is not found in the accolades we accumulate or the material successes we achieve, but in the depth of our spirit and the courage with which we confront the challenges that life presents. Every moment of doubt, every setback, and every transformative challenge is a stepping stone toward the realization of our highest potential. We are all part of a grand cosmic dance, a dance that celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the boundless possibility of transformation. And so, as we stand together on the threshold of a new beginning, I leave you with these final words. Embrace every transformative challenge as a sacred gift. Allow the hidden resilience within you to ignite your passion for life. And trust that, no matter how steep the climb, you are destined to soar beyond limits and achieve greatness in ways you never thought possible. Let these words serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration, a reminder that the journey toward spiritual enlightenment and personal growth is an ever-unfolding adventure filled with wonder, mystery, and the promise of infinite possibility. Each transformative challenge you encounter is an invitation to explore the depths of your soul, to rise above the constraints of fear and doubt, and to discover the true meaning of resilience. Together, we can break free from the chains of the ordinary, transcend the boundaries of our past, and step boldly into a future where every challenge becomes a catalyst for extraordinary change. I invite you to join me, to share in this collective journey of self-discovery, and to celebrate the incredible power of the human spirit as we uncover hidden resilience and soar beyond limits with transformative challenges. Empower your journey with unwavering self-belief to conquer every challenge. I invite you to join me on an expedition that is as much about the depths of our spirit as it is about the heights of our dreams. A journey that begins in the quiet recesses of our heart and reaches out to the farthest edges of our courage. I remember the moment I first encountered the ancient temple hidden in the mists of a forgotten mountain pass, where the air vibrated with secrets of millennia and every stone whispered stories of human resilience. In that moment, as I sat beside a solitary monk in meditation, the world around me dissolved into a singular pulse of energy and insight, a pulse that told me we all have the power to overcome every challenge if we trust in ourselves. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to truly believe in your inner strength? To embrace the unknown with open arms, and to transform every obstacle into an opportunity for growth? As we embark on this journey together, I want you to know that every step we take is fueled by a deep-seated belief in the magic of our own potential. We are here not merely to survive the trials of life but to thrive in them, transforming pain into purpose, doubt into determination, and every setback into a stepping stone toward enlightenment. Our expedition is not a solitary path, it is a shared voyage where you and the countless souls who have walked this path before join together in a chorus of hope and inspiration. In the quiet moments of reflection, ask yourself, What does it truly mean to conquer every challenge? And how can unwavering self-belief serve as the key to unlock the infinite possibilities that lie within you? In the first electrifying moments of our adventure, imagine a scene of unparalleled intensity, an otherworldly encounter in a realm where nature and spirit merge seamlessly. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a roaring waterfall deep in the jungle, its mist shimmering like the ethereal veil between dreams and reality. As I took that leap of faith, diving into the unknown with nothing but a heart full of hope and a spirit ablaze with passion, I felt the universe conspire in my favor. The sheer force of the waterfall became a metaphor for the challenges that crash upon our lives. Relentless and formidable, yet also purifying and life-giving. It is in these moments of high adrenaline and vivid sensory overload that we truly understand the power of self-belief, because when we are stripped down to the bare essence of our existence, our inner light shines brightest. Can you feel that surge of energy? The powerful reminder that every drop of adversity is an opportunity to rise stronger and more resilient? We begin our journey with an opening so profound that it shakes the very foundations of our being. I recall a time when, during a solitary trek through a labyrinth of ancient ruins, I encountered a phenomenon that defied explanation, a sudden flash of light that illuminated a forgotten scripture carved into the stone, echoing a message of hope and renewal. In that dazzling moment, the words seemed to leap off the surface, urging us all to trust in the power of our dreams and to embrace every moment with fearless determination. It was as if the universe itself had decided to send a sign, a beacon of hope guiding us towards the realization that every challenge we face is simply a chapter in the grand story of our lives. We are not defined by the obstacles in our path but by the unwavering self-belief that propels us forward. How often do we pause to listen to the silent messages hidden in the winds of destiny, urging us to take that leap of faith? As the first minutes of our adventure unfold, we transition from the initial shock of revelation to a deeper, more meditative state, a place where isolation and solitude give way to profound introspection. In these moments, I invite you to sit with me in silence, to listen to the whispers of your soul, and to acknowledge the quiet strength that has carried you through every storm. Our inner journey is not marked by grand gestures or flashy displays of success. It is defined by the quiet, persistent belief that, no matter how dark the night or how fierce the storm, there is always a spark of light within us. This spark, this unwavering self-belief, is our most potent weapon in the battle against adversity. I ask you now, what is the source of your inner light? And how can you nurture it so that it burns ever brighter in the face of life's challenges? In this sacred moment, we come to understand that the journey towards self-discovery is as important as the destination. I share with you the story of a time when I faced what seemed like an insurmountable challenge, a period of darkness so deep that even the stars above appeared to have lost their brilliance. Yet, it was in that crucible of despair that I discovered the untapped reservoir of strength within me. I realized that the very act of believing in oneself transforms the mundane into the miraculous. Every setback, every failure, was merely a lesson designed to fortify my spirit and to remind me that I was capable of greatness beyond measure. Together, we learn that unwavering self-belief is not a fleeting emotion but a lifelong commitment, a promise we make to ourselves to rise each time we fall. Have you ever looked into the mirror of your soul and seen the reflection of infinite possibilities staring back at you? As we continue our exploration, the intensity of our experience only deepens. We shift from the reflective calm of introspection to a whirlwind of emotions, a rapid succession of revelations that challenge our perceptions and ignite our passions. Imagine, for a moment, the sensation of standing at the precipice of an ancient cliff, feeling the earth tremble beneath your feet as the winds of destiny whip around you. In that heart-pounding instant, you realize that every challenge is a call to action, a reminder that the only limits that exist are those we place upon ourselves. I have seen individuals transform their lives in the blink of an eye when they chose to believe in themselves wholeheartedly, defying expectations and rising to conquer every obstacle with a fervor that defies logic. It is this raw, unfiltered power of self-belief that drives us forward, fueling our quest for truth and light. How will you choose to confront the forces that seek to hold you back? And what steps will you take today to liberate the true potential that lies dormant within you? In the midst of our adventure, we encounter moments that blur the lines between reality and the mystical. I remember a time when I visited a secluded monastery nestled in the mountains. A place where time itself seemed to slow down and every moment was imbued with sacred significance. There, in the quiet company of wise elders and spirited novices alike, I experienced a surge of enlightenment that swept away my doubts and filled me with an unshakable conviction. The air was thick with incense and the murmurs of ancient chants. And as I closed my eyes, I could almost hear the heartbeat of the universe pulsating in tune with my own. This was a moment of pure transcendence, a powerful reminder that when we harness the energy of unwavering self-belief, we become unstoppable forces of nature. I urge you to seek out your own sacred spaces, whether they be physical retreats in nature or quiet moments of introspection, where you can reconnect with your inner strength and realign your purpose. What sacred space can you create in your life where you can feel the pulse of the universe and remember that you are the master of your destiny? Every journey is marked by challenges that test our resolve and push us to our limits. Yet, it is precisely these challenges that refine our character and illuminate the path to self-realization. I have learned that the most profound transformations occur when we step out of our comfort zones and embrace the uncertainty of the unknown. Whether it is a career setback, a personal loss, or an unexpected twist in the road, every experience carries with it the seeds of growth and renewal. It is in these moments of trial that our unwavering self-belief becomes our most trusted ally, guiding us through the darkness and into the light. As you navigate the labyrinth of life, remember that every challenge is an invitation to discover new depths of strength and wisdom within you. Ask yourself, when faced with adversity, do you choose to shrink in fear, or do you rise with the conviction that you have the power to transform every setback into a stepping stone toward greatness? I recall an extraordinary encounter that solidified my belief in the transformative power of self-belief. It was during a solo expedition through a dense forest where nature's raw beauty and brutal challenges coexisted in perfect harmony. In the heart of that wilderness, I met a mysterious figure, a sage whose eyes held the weight of countless lifetimes and whose words resonated with the power of ancient truth. He told me, the journey to self-mastery is not one of ease, but of relentless courage and boundless faith. Trust in yourself, for within you lies the strength to conquer every challenge that fate may bring. Those words struck a chord deep within me, igniting a fire of determination that has burned ever since. They remind us that the road to enlightenment is paved with moments of uncertainty and fear. Yet every step we take in the light of unwavering self-belief brings us closer to the realization of our highest potential. How will you let the wisdom of your inner sage guide you through the trials and triumphs that lie ahead? In our shared quest for truth and fulfillment, I urge you to embrace every facet of your journey with gratitude and courage. We are not defined by our scars or our failures, but by the boundless capacity we have to rise above them. Every wound, every tear, is a testament to the battles we have fought and the lessons we have learned along the way. It is the fusion of our struggles and our victories that creates the tapestry of our existence, a masterpiece woven with threads of hope, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of self-belief. As we traverse this sacred path together, let us celebrate the beauty of our imperfections and the power that lies in our ability to transform pain into purpose. Reflect for a moment. What story will you write with the chapters of your life? And how will each challenge serve as a stepping stone to your ultimate transformation? There are times when the journey feels overwhelmingly arduous, when the weight of the world threatens to extinguish the flame of our inner light. In these moments of darkness, it is crucial that we remember the lessons of the wise and the timeless truths that have been passed down through generations. I often remind myself of the simple yet profound truth that every night gives way to a new dawn, and every storm eventually subsides into calm. This realization fills me with a sense of peace and the unshakable conviction that no matter how fierce the tempest, we have the power to weather it with grace and fortitude. Our unwavering self-belief is the beacon that illuminates even the darkest of nights, guiding us safely to the shores of a new beginning. I challenge you to hold fast to your inner light, even when the shadows seem insurmountable, and to trust that every trial is but a prelude to a magnificent new chapter in your life. In the midst of our shared journey, I want to emphasize that this path is not meant to be traveled alone. We are a community of seekers, bound together by the common thread of our quest for meaning and the desire to conquer every challenge with unwavering self-belief. I invite you to reach out, to connect with those who share your passion for self-discovery and to draw strength from the collective wisdom of those who have walked this road before you. Whether you find solace in the quiet wisdom of ancient texts, the vibrant energy of modern mindfulness practices, or the heartfelt support of a close-knit community, know that you are never truly alone. Together, we are building a sanctuary of hope and resilience, a place where every voice is heard and every soul is uplifted. Can you feel the power of our united energy? The collective heartbeat of countless souls all marching forward with one shared purpose, to empower our journey with unwavering self-belief and to conquer every challenge that dares to stand in our way? In our quest to harness the power of self-belief, we must also recognize the importance of balance and harmony in our lives. Just as a mighty oak tree grows strong and resilient by drawing nourishment from both the earth and the sky, we too must cultivate a harmonious blend of body, mind, and spirit. Physical well-being, mental clarity, and spiritual depth are not separate endeavors but interconnected facets of the same divine tapestry. I have witnessed firsthand how the simple act of caring for one's body, through mindful movement, healthy nutrition, and restorative rest, can amplify the strength of our self-belief and enrich our spiritual journey. Equally, nurturing our mental faculties with continuous learning, reflection, and creative expression ensures that our mind remains a wellspring of innovative ideas and solutions. And when we turn our gaze inward, embracing the quiet sanctuary of meditation and prayer, we unlock a reservoir of inner wisdom that transcends the limitations of our everyday reality. How can you bring more balance into your life, aligning your physical, mental, and spiritual energies to create a powerful foundation for unwavering self-belief? There are moments in life when the sheer magnitude of our challenges can feel overwhelming. When the journey ahead appears shrouded in uncertainty and doubt, it is precisely at these moments that our inner warrior must rise, a force fueled by a deep, unyielding conviction that we are capable of surmounting any obstacle. I recall a time when I faced a challenge that tested every fiber of my being, a moment when the world seemed to conspire against me, and hope appeared as distant as the stars. Yet, in that crucible of despair, I discovered that the true measure of our strength is not determined by the ease of our victories but by the resilience we display in the face of adversity. It is during these trying times that we learn to harness the power of unwavering self-belief, transforming our fears into fuel for the fire of our determination. Every trial becomes an opportunity to rewrite our story, to prove to ourselves that no challenge is insurmountable when we stand united with our inner truth. What would you do if you could tap into an endless reservoir of courage and let nothing hold you back? In our journey of self-discovery, we often encounter crossroads where the path ahead is uncertain and the choices before us are fraught with risk. These are the moments when we must rely on our inner compass, a steadfast guide that points us toward our true purpose. Even when the road seems treacherous and the way forward is obscured by doubt. I have witnessed many souls at these crossroads, each facing the same fundamental question: will I let fear dictate my destiny? Or will I harness the power of unwavering self-belief to carve my own path? The answer, as I have learned through years of introspection and experience, is always to choose the latter. For when we choose to trust in our own strength, we become architects of our fate, molding our lives with the raw materials of courage, determination, and faith. I urge you now to consider the choices that lie before you. How can you shift your perspective from one of limitation to one of boundless potential? And what steps will you take today to empower your journey with unwavering self-belief? The road to self-actualization is not linear, it is a labyrinth of twists and turns. A dynamic interplay of highs and lows that together form the mosaic of our existence. There are moments of triumph when we feel invincible, buoyed by the exhilaration of our achievements. And there are moments of quiet reflection when we must confront the shadows of our past and the fears that linger in the recesses of our mind. Each of these moments, whether triumphant or challenging, contributes to the symphony of our life, a symphony composed of every struggle, every victory, every tear, and every smile. I have come to understand that it is in embracing this full spectrum of experiences that we truly empower our journey. Every emotion we encounter, every lesson we learn, adds a layer of depth and richness to our character. It is a reminder that our journey is not just about conquering external challenges, but about mastering the internal landscape of our mind and heart. In the quiet spaces between our breaths, Do you hear the gentle whisper of your soul urging you to rise, to be fearless, and to believe in the limitless potential that lies within? At times, I have felt as though I were standing at the edge of an abyss, looking into a void filled with uncertainty and fear. It was in these moments that I discovered the profound truth that within every challenge lies an opportunity to grow beyond what we ever imagined possible. I recall the time when, after a long and arduous period of hardship, I found myself alone on a windswept plateau, the sky above painted with the colors of a fading sunset. As I gazed into the horizon, a sense of peace washed over me, a realization that every ending is merely the beginning of a new chapter. In that solitary moment, I made a promise to myself that I would never allow fear to dictate the course of my destiny, and that I would always rise to meet each challenge with unwavering self-belief. This promise is the foundation upon which our journey is built, a constant reminder that we are the masters of our fate and the architects of our future. What promises will you make to yourself today as you stand on the precipice of a new beginning? I also encourage you to embrace the power of community and shared experience. In my travels, I have encountered countless individuals who have inspired me with their courage and resilience. Their stories, each unique, yet all interconnected by the thread of unwavering self-belief, serve as powerful reminders that we are all in this together. Whether it is the tale of a young entrepreneur who rose from the ashes of failure to build an empire, or the quiet hero who overcomes personal demons to light the way for others, these narratives are a testament to the indomitable human spirit. I invite you to seek out these stories, to learn from those who have walked the path before you, and to share your own journey with the world. In the digital age, where knowledge and inspiration are just a click away, you can explore a wealth of resources at websites such as www.spiritualjourneyguide.com or www.innerlightinspiration.org, where countless souls have documented their triumphs and trials. How can you contribute to this vibrant tapestry of human experience and inspire others to empower their journey with unwavering self-belief? As we near the climax of our extraordinary adventure, the emotional intensity builds to a crescendo that reverberates through every fiber of our being. Picture the scene: a rare, mystical gathering in a hidden valley illuminated by the light of a full moon, where ancient drums echo and the collective heartbeat of 1,000 souls pulses in unison. In that breathtaking moment, the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual dissolve, and we are left with nothing but the pure, unadulterated energy of life itself. It is here, amidst this convergence of divine forces, that we experience the ultimate wow factor, a moment of clarity so profound that it alters the course of our destiny forever. This is the point at which all our trials, all our struggles, and all our doubts coalesce into a single, powerful epiphany: that our journey is a sacred pilgrimage, and that every challenge we face is a blessing in disguise. What is the meaning of this cosmic dance? And how will you choose to embrace its mystery as you move forward in your own life? In the final moments of our shared exploration, as the first light of dawn begins to break through the darkness, we are left with a deep and abiding sense of gratitude and wonder. The journey we have taken together has been one of transformation, self-discovery, and the realization that unwavering self-belief is the catalyst for conquering every challenge that life throws our way. I stand before you as living proof that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, the human spirit can triumph when nurtured by faith, courage, and relentless determination. Every step, every stumble, and every leap of faith has brought us to this moment of clarity, a moment in which we recognize that we are not victims of circumstance, but warriors of light, capable of rewriting our own destinies with the power of our beliefs. As you reflect on the journey we have shared, I invite you to commit to a life of fearless pursuit, to embrace each challenge as a divine opportunity for growth, and to always trust that within you lies the strength to overcome any obstacle. What legacy will you create when you choose to empower your journey with unwavering self-belief? I leave you now with one final thought, a call to action that echoes through the corridors of time and space. Each one of us holds within our heart a spark of the divine, a flame of potential that can light up the darkest of nights and pave the way for a brighter tomorrow. When you choose to harness the power of unwavering self-belief, you not only transform your own life but also become a beacon of inspiration for those around you. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positivity and strength that transcends borders. cultures, and generations. We are all interconnected in this grand tapestry of existence. And every act of courage, every moment of conviction, contributes to the collective evolution of humanity. So, I ask you once more, how will you choose to live your life knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to rise? Every failure a stepping stone to success, and every moment a chance to reaffirm your unwavering self-belief? Our journey may have reached a natural conclusion, but the lessons we have learned and the energy we have kindled will continue to burn brightly in our hearts. As you go forth into the world, remember that the path to enlightenment is paved with persistence, passion, and a willingness to confront even the darkest corners of your soul. The adventures we have experienced together, those moments of intense revelation, those quiet pauses of reflection, and those exhilarating bursts of triumph, are not relics of a distant past but living, breathing testimonies to the power of self-belief. Each time you face a daunting challenge, draw upon the wellspring of inner strength that has been nurtured by our shared experiences. And let that strength propel you to new heights. I want you to envision a future where every obstacle is met with a smile, where every trial is embraced as a lesson, and where unwavering self-belief becomes the guiding force of your existence. Imagine a life where you wake up every morning with a heart full of gratitude, ready to seize the day with the passion of 1,000 suns. In that life, you become not only the master of your own destiny but also a source of inspiration for others, a living example of what it means to conquer every challenge with relentless determination and faith. It is a vision that is as vibrant as it is attainable. And it is within your reach if you choose to believe in yourself without reservation. As we close this chapter, I encourage you to keep this message close to your heart. Carry the spirit of our journey with you, and let it serve as a constant reminder that no matter how fierce the storm, the light of your inner fire will always guide you home. Empower your journey with unwavering self-belief, and let every challenge be a testament to your infinite resilience and strength. I am honored to have shared this transformative experience with you, and I trust that the wisdom we have uncovered together will continue to resonate in your soul for years to come. Remember, you are the artist of your own destiny, the author of your own story, and the hero in the epic saga of your life. When you embrace every challenge as an opportunity to grow and every setback as a lesson in disguise, you unlock the true potential of your spirit. Our shared journey is a testament to the incredible power of self-belief. And I have no doubt that when you harness this power, you will not only conquer every challenge in your path but also inspire countless others to embark on their own quests for greatness. Now, as the final rays of the setting sun merge with the promise of a new dawn, I leave you with a heart full of hope, a spirit brimming with courage, and a mind awakened to the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. Together, we have ventured into the depths of our soul and emerged with a renewed understanding of what it means to be truly alive. Embrace your challenges, nurture your inner light, and above all, trust in the power of unwavering self-belief to guide you through every twist and turn of your journey. The world awaits your brilliance, and your destiny is yours to shape. So let us rise, let us soar, and let us create a legacy that echoes through eternity, a legacy defined by the relentless pursuit of self-improvement, the fearless confrontation of our doubts, and the unwavering conviction that we are capable of conquering every challenge that life presents. As you step forward into the unknown, know that I am with you every step of the way, cheering you on with the passion of 1,000 hearts and the certainty that, together, we will transform our lives into a masterpiece of hope, courage, and eternal light. What will be your next step on this remarkable journey? And how will you let your unwavering self-belief shine as a beacon for the world? Embrace this moment, seize the day, and step boldly into the future that awaits you. Let the trials you face be the sparks that ignite a blazing trail of triumph. And let every heartbeat remind you that you have within you an inexhaustible well of strength. Empower your journey with unwavering self-belief to conquer every challenge, and watch as the tapestry of your life unfolds in vibrant hues of possibility, passion, and profound transformation. Thank you for joining me on this incredible voyage of discovery. May your path be forever illuminated by the light of your inner truth. And may every challenge you encounter serve as a stepping stone towards a life filled with purpose, joy, and boundless potential. Now, go forth and create the life you were always meant to live, one where every moment is a testament to the power of unwavering self-belief and the triumph of the human spirit. Empower your spirit with proven strategies to rise above ego and achieve soulful fulfillment. When I first embarked on my journey towards inner awakening, I found myself at the precipice of a mysterious and transformative adventure that changed the very fabric of my being. It was as if I had been called to a sacred temple hidden amidst nature's ancient landscapes, where the wind whispered secrets of ages past and the earth pulsed with a vibrant energy that defied time. I remember the electrifying moment when I stepped into a realm of profound stillness and dazzling light, a moment that transcended the ordinary and catapulted me into an experience so powerful it redefined my understanding of life, purpose, and the human spirit. In that very instant, as the first golden rays of sunrise bathed the weathered stone in a divine glow, I realized that to truly empower your spirit with proven strategies to rise above ego and achieve soulful fulfillment, you must surrender to the transformative power of both nature and the cosmos. Have you ever felt the magnetic pull of something far greater than yourself? A call deep within your soul urging you to cast aside the mundane and embrace a journey of infinite possibility? I believe that each one of us harbors an infinite reservoir of spiritual potential, a spark of divine energy waiting to be ignited. Often, we become entangled in the web of our egos, chasing after fleeting goals and superficial rewards while the true essence of our being quietly awaits recognition. Through countless hours of meditation, moments of profound solitude, and unexpected encounters with kindred souls, I have learned that the journey to soulful fulfillment is not about rejecting the world, but rather about understanding it from a place of inner clarity and deep compassion. As we journey together, I ask you to reflect on your own path. What truly defines who you are? Is it the sum of your achievements and possessions? Or is it the silent, unwavering presence of your inner spirit that calls you to rise above the ego and reach for soulful fulfillment? I invite you to explore with me a series of powerful, proven strategies that have guided countless seekers towards the life-changing experience of soulful fulfillment. Imagine a space where the chaotic noise of everyday life fades into a background hum, leaving you alone with the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat, a reminder that your true power lies within. Picture yourself standing before an ancient monastery, where wise monks share their insights about the nature of the self and the illusions crafted by the ego. In these moments of sacred stillness, you come to understand that every challenge, every victory, every moment of doubt is a stepping stone toward a deeper, more meaningful existence. This is not a journey reserved for a select few, but a universal path available to all who dare to seek. We must embrace the idea that each moment, no matter how seemingly insignificant, is a divine opportunity for growth and transformation. I vividly recall the first time I sat beneath the canopy of a centuries-old forest, where the rustling leaves and the soft murmur of a hidden stream composed a natural symphony of peace. In that serene setting, I learned that true mindfulness is about being completely present, allowing every sensation, every thought, every emotion to pass through you without judgment. Through daily meditation, we can quiet the incessant chatter of the mind, creating space for our true essence to shine forth. Have you ever closed your eyes and listened to the quiet rhythm of your breath, feeling a profound connection to the universe? It is in that moment of pure presence that you begin to understand that the power to transform your life lies within you. By embracing mindfulness, we rise above the ego's insatiable demands for attention and validation, allowing soulful fulfillment to bloom in its own time. I also discovered that one of the most impactful ways to empower your spirit is by engaging in acts of genuine kindness and heartfelt service. When we extend our hands to help others, we not only contribute to the well-being of our communities, but we also nurture our own inner growth. I vividly remember volunteering at a local shelter, witnessing firsthand how small gestures of compassion could transform lives. That experience taught me that by rising above the ego, we tap into a profound sense of interconnectedness where every act of service becomes a tribute to the divine spark within us all. Ask yourself, what can you do today to uplift someone else's life? In choosing to serve, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual empowerment, a journey that reminds us that soulful fulfillment is found in the beauty of giving. Alongside mindfulness and service, Another essential strategy on this path is the practice of self-reflection and deep introspection. It is only by honestly examining our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that we can begin to peel away the layers of ego that have accumulated over time. I often ask myself, what parts of my life are truly aligned with my inner truth? Though simple, this question holds the power to unlock a treasure trove of insights and awakenings. By journaling our experiences and meditating on our daily encounters, we can identify the patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. Gradually learning to let go of the ego's tight grip. Have you ever taken a long, hard look at yourself and recognized the masks you wear to hide your true self? This moment of introspection is where transformation begins, as we learn to embrace both our strengths and vulnerabilities with deep compassion and acceptance. Throughout my journey, I have encountered mentors and spiritual guides who illuminated the path to soulful fulfillment. I vividly recall an unforgettable visit to a remote mountain retreat where I met an enigmatic guru whose presence exuded both ancient wisdom and modern insight. His words resonated with a timeless truth: when you rise above the ego, every experience becomes a sacred lesson designed to refine your spirit. That encounter left an indelible mark on my heart and forever transformed my approach to life. I realized that the teachings of spiritual masters, be they ancient or contemporary, offer us proven strategies for navigating the intricate landscape of our inner world. They remind us that true empowerment is not about accumulating wealth or power, but about nurturing a deep, abiding connection with our true selves. Every day, I wake with a renewed sense of purpose, aware that the journey to soulful fulfillment is a never-ending process of learning, healing, and growth. As I share my story with you, I am reminded of countless moments when the universe has conspired to guide me toward a more enlightened state of being. It is in these moments of divine synchronicity that I learn the beauty of our shared human experience. We are all travelers on this sacred path, united by a common desire to empower our spirit with proven strategies to rise above ego and achieve soulful fulfillment. Every step we take, no matter how small, contributes to a grand tapestry woven from the threads of interconnected lives and shared destinies. I encourage you to further explore this journey by connecting with others who share your quest for inner awakening. There is a wealth of resources available that provide additional insights and practical guidance on this path. For example, you might find it helpful to visit trusted online spiritual communities, such as this insightful platform, where seekers gather to share their experiences and support one another in the pursuit of soulful fulfillment. Engaging with like-minded individuals reinforces the idea that you are not alone in your struggles. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change that transcends our individual boundaries. Our journey is not without challenges. There will be moments when the weight of the ego feels overwhelming and the path ahead seems obscured by uncertainty. Yet, it is in these vulnerable moments that we find our greatest opportunity to grow and evolve. I often reflect on a period in my life when I felt imprisoned by self-doubt and despair, a time when the grip of the ego seemed unbreakable. It was during this dark time that I discovered the transformative power of forgiveness, both for myself and for those who had wronged me. I learned that clinging to anger and resentment only served to fortify the ego's barriers, preventing me from experiencing true liberation. By choosing forgiveness, I unburdened my heart and opened the door to a deeper, more authentic connection with my soul. Have you ever considered how transformative forgiveness might be in your own life? It is a powerful reminder that rising above the ego is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing our imperfections with humility and grace. In addition to forgiveness, I have discovered that creativity plays a vital role in nurturing soulful fulfillment. Whether expressed through art, music, writing, or any other form of self-expression, tapping into your creative spirit can be incredibly liberating. When we allow ourselves the freedom to express our innermost thoughts and emotions, we bypass the ego's need for conformity and open ourselves to a world teeming with endless possibilities. I remember the exhilaration I felt the first time I picked up a paintbrush, the realization that every stroke on the canvas was a reflection of my inner journey. That creative process became a meditative practice, one that allowed me to explore the depths of my soul and reconnect with the divine spark within. I ask you, have you ever felt the exhilarating surge of creativity that propels you to break free from the confines of your daily routine? Embrace that feeling, for within it lies the key to soulful fulfillment. As our journey unfolds, it becomes clear that the quest for soulful fulfillment is both deeply personal and profoundly universal. While each of us faces our own unique challenges and experiences our own triumphs, the underlying themes of self-discovery, compassion, and inner awakening resonate across cultures and time. I have found wisdom in the teachings of ancient traditions, in the poetic verses of mystics, and in the modern insights of visionary thinkers. They all converge on one timeless truth: to truly empower your spirit, you must first liberate yourself from the confines of the ego. This lesson, echoing through the corridors of time, serves as our guiding light, reminding us that every experience, whether bathed in joy or shadowed by pain, is an invitation to awaken to a higher state of consciousness. In the midst of our bustling lives, it is all too easy to lose sight of this profound truth. We often get swept up in the relentless pursuit of success, forgetting that true fulfillment is not measured by external accolades or material possessions, but by the depth of our inner connection. After years of exploring various philosophies and spiritual practices, I have come to understand that living in alignment with our deepest values is paramount. When we honor our inner truth and choose to walk the path of authenticity, we begin to experience a peace and clarity that transcend the external world. I challenge you to reflect on your daily actions and ask, are you living in harmony with the wisdom that dwells within you? By choosing authenticity, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire those around you. Our journey together is filled with moments of intense revelation and quiet introspection. I encourage you to embrace life's uncertainties, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and evolve. There will be times when the path seems shrouded in darkness, yet it is precisely during these moments that the light of soulful fulfillment shines its brightest. As you navigate the twists and turns of your spiritual journey, remember that the power to overcome adversity lies within you. Have you ever wondered what it means to truly rise above the ego and experience the liberating freedom of a transcendent soul? The answer lies in the courage to face your deepest fears and the willingness to trust the transformative process of life. There is an undeniable magic in the way the universe orchestrates our lives, weaving together seemingly disparate threads into a tapestry of profound beauty and meaning. I have witnessed moments where fate and free will converge to create miraculous opportunities for growth. I recall a time when I found myself at a secluded monastery, surrounded by the soft glow of candlelight and the distant echoes of ancient chants, when I encountered a master spiritual guide whose presence was as humbling as it was electrifying. In that sacred space, I experienced a revelation that forever altered my perception of reality. I realized then that the journey to empower your spirit with proven strategies to rise above ego and achieve soulful fulfillment is not a destination, but an ever-evolving process of self-renewal and discovery. Each day is a new opportunity to awaken your inner potential and align with the divine energy that flows through every living thing. Every step along this sacred path reminds us that the heart of soulful fulfillment lies in the delicate balance between letting go and holding on. It is about releasing the need for external validation and embracing the quiet strength that emanates from within. When we surrender our attachment to the ego, we create space for genuine spiritual growth and transformation. Even in moments of uncertainty, there exists a deep reservoir of inner power ready to guide us through life's storms. I invite you to consider, what if the key to lasting happiness is not found in what we acquire, but in the wisdom of surrender? Embracing this truth has allowed me to move beyond superficial pursuits and connect with a source of joy that is both enduring and transformative. In the quiet moments of self-reflection, I feel overwhelming gratitude for the lessons I have learned and for the souls who have joined me on this sacred journey. The path to soulful fulfillment is paved with both challenges and triumphs. And every experience, every act of courage, every moment of introspection is a tribute to the resilience of the human spirit. I encourage you to celebrate your journey, knowing that every step, no matter how small, is a victory over the forces that seek to confine you. Each gesture of kindness, every moment of self-discovery, and every decision to live authentically contributes to the magnificent tapestry of your inner awakening. I have shared with you some of the most profound insights gathered over years of exploration, and I invite you to integrate these lessons into your life. As we move forward together, let us embrace the reality that soulful fulfillment is not an elusive dream, but a living, breathing state of being that we can nurture every single day. We can empower our spirit by dedicating time to meditate, to serve, and to reflect on our deepest desires. This journey is about finding balance amidst chaos, about uncovering the extraordinary within the ordinary. Have you ever paused to consider the beauty inherent in a single moment? The quiet miracle that unfolds when you allow yourself to be fully present? In those precious moments, you rise above the ego and truly connect with the eternal rhythm of life. In the spirit of community and shared wisdom, I invite you to join me in this continuous exploration of inner truth. The strategies we discuss are not rigid rules but fluid guidelines, adaptable to your unique path. As you seek soulful fulfillment, remain open to life's lessons. There will be days filled with exuberant joy and days of quiet reflection, each contributing to the vibrant mosaic of your spiritual journey. Embracing both light and darkness is the ultimate expression of empowerment, a dance of opposing forces that reveals the true essence of who we are. In our daily practice, we learn that self-compassion is the cornerstone of a thriving spirit. So often, we are our own harshest critics, judging our mistakes and flaws while neglecting the simple truth that every misstep is a divine lesson in disguise. I encourage you to take a moment each day to speak kindly to yourself. Honor your journey, and celebrate even the smallest victories. Imagine the impact of treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you so freely offer others. How might your life change if you recognize that your vulnerabilities are not weaknesses, but powerful testimonies to your resilience? The transformative journey we share is not solely about overcoming obstacles, but about recognizing the inherent beauty in every experience. No matter how challenging it appears, the universe never withholds its wisdom or love. Instead, it offers endless opportunities to grow and evolve. Reflect on your own path and ask, could it be that every moment, even those filled with pain or uncertainty, is a stepping stone to a higher self? When you begin to see each experience as an invitation to awaken and transform, you unlock the door to soulful fulfillment. The path to inner empowerment is also illuminated by the power of intention. Each morning, as we set our intentions for the day, we actively shape our reality. I have experienced moments when a clear, focused intention opened the door to miracles, guiding me through uncertainty and lighting the way to soulful fulfillment. By consciously directing our energy toward what truly matters, we overcome the limitations of the ego and tap into a divine reservoir of potential that lies within us all. What intentions do you set for your day? And how do they resonate with the deepest truths of your heart? Reflecting on these questions can lead to transformative insights and a life filled with purpose. As our conversation draws to a reflective close, I ask you to open your heart to the boundless possibilities that await. Embrace the beauty of each sunrise, the gentle whisper of the wind, and the quiet strength that lies deep within. Let your journey be a continuous exploration of the self, a never-ending quest for truth, love, and soulful fulfillment. May every breath remind you of the sacred power residing inside, and may every step be guided by the luminous light of your inner wisdom. Together, we are forging a path that transcends the mundane, a path that leads to the very essence of life itself. Trust in your journey, celebrate your progress, and know that as you rise above the ego, you are never alone. We are all united in this grand adventure of self-discovery and spiritual empowerment. And so, as we stand on the threshold of a new beginning, I invite you to step boldly into a future filled with soulful fulfillment. Embrace the transformative practices of mindfulness, service, introspection, forgiveness, creativity, gratitude, and intention, and let them illuminate your path. Each moment is a gift, a chance to rise above the limitations of the ego and reconnect with the divine spark within. Our journey is long and filled with challenges, but every step we take is a testament to our resilience and an affirmation of our infinite capacity for love and growth. Thank you for walking this remarkable path with me. With every shared insight and every deep, reflective question, we build a legacy of soulful fulfillment that inspires not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us. As you continue to explore the infinite depths of your being, remember that your spirit is a powerful force capable of transforming not only your life but the world at large. Embrace each moment, trust in your inner wisdom, and let your light shine brightly. Together, we can create a legacy of compassion, authenticity, and soulful fulfillment that transcends time. And so, as we stand at the precipice of a new era, I ask you to open your heart to the limitless possibilities that await. Embrace the beauty of each sunrise, the quiet miracle of each breath, and the unyielding strength of your inner spirit. Let your journey be a continuous dance of self-discovery, a never-ending quest for truth and love, where every step you take is a bold declaration that you are rising above the ego. Trust in your journey, celebrate every moment of growth, and know that we are all united on this sacred path. May your spirit soar, and may you always find the courage to embrace the divine within. Discover how to quiet negative self-talk and find immediate inner peace. I remember a moment so vivid that it seared itself into my soul, when I found myself standing at the edge of an ancient temple. Its walls cloaked in mystery and age-old wisdom, while a solitary monk sat in silent meditation under a raging storm. In that breathtaking instance, the crashing thunder mirrored the tumult within me, and as I watched the monk's unwavering calm, I understood that the key to quieting negative self-talk and finding immediate inner peace was hidden within the depths of our very own hearts. I invite you to join me on this extraordinary journey where we, together, embark on a quest to shatter the chains of negative self-talk and ignite a spark of inner peace that burns brighter than any storm. Today, I stand before you not just as a spiritual guide, but as someone who has traversed the peaks and valleys of despair and hope. And I know that if we embrace the sacred practices of meditation and self-reflection, we can transform even the most critical inner voices into gentle guides that lead us to our true purpose. As our adventure begins, picture yourself in a place of both extreme challenge and profound beauty. Imagine the raw energy of nature merging with the timeless spirit of ancient wisdom. In that first electrifying minute, we are transported to a world where every breath is a new beginning and every heartbeat is a reminder of the miracles within. You might ask yourself, what is it that makes the sound of my own inner critic so deafening? And I ask you, have you ever wondered if the negative self-talk that plagues you is simply a mirror reflecting deep-seated fears? A reflection of past wounds begging for healing? In that moment of pure clarity, we understand that the journey to quieting negative self-talk begins with acknowledging its presence without judgment. And by accepting that the voice of negativity is merely one aspect of our multifaceted inner world. I challenge you to let go of the weight of your doubts and step into a space where every whisper of self-criticism transforms into a call for compassion. I stand here, sharing my own heart's struggles and victories, urging you to reflect deeply on the power of mindful awareness. We all have been caught in the relentless cycle of self-doubt and negativity, where every misstep is amplified and every failure is magnified in our minds. Yet, what if we could learn to see these moments as stepping stones? Opportunities to learn and evolve? Imagine a life where every challenge is met with a profound sense of calm, a life where the chaos of negative self-talk is silenced by the steady rhythm of inner peace. In that transformative moment, we begin to realize that the path to spiritual awakening is not about eliminating our imperfections but rather about embracing them with love and understanding. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and visualize a radiant light slowly spreading from the center of your being, dissolving the dark clouds of negativity and revealing the luminous truth of who you truly are. We venture further into our journey, the energy intensifying as we navigate the intricate labyrinth of our thoughts. Have you ever questioned why the mind clings so fiercely to criticism? Why does it repeat the same negative mantra, even when we yearn for peace? These are not just abstract inquiries, they're the very questions that lead us to the core of our spiritual existence. In the quiet moments of meditation, when the mind begins to settle, we can hear the gentle murmur of wisdom, inviting us to explore the sacred interplay between light and shadow. It is in these moments of stillness that we discover the incredible power of self-reflection, a tool that enables us to dismantle the fortress of negativity brick by brick. Each negative thought becomes an opportunity to ask, what lesson is hidden within this moment? And through this inquiry, we unlock the door to deep healing. In the midst of this intense journey, there are times when we encounter unexpected revelations, sudden bursts of clarity that strike like lightning, illuminating the darkest corners of our inner world. Picture, if you will, a scene where the mundane transforms into the miraculous, A seemingly ordinary day becomes a canvas for divine artistry as you witness the interplay of nature, sound, and emotion in a symphony of life. It is in these moments that we begin to see that the battle against negative self-talk is not fought with force, but with the gentle power of acceptance and mindfulness. I share with you my own experience of standing on a windswept cliff. The vast expanse of the ocean before me, when the overwhelming sound of crashing waves mirrored the internal struggles I had long battled. In that very instant, as the salty spray kissed my face, I realized that the storm within could be calmed by simply acknowledging its presence and letting it pass like clouds across the sky. Do you feel the stirring of a profound truth within you now? A call to embrace the flow of life without resistance? As we press onward in our expedition, let us delve into the heart of what it means to truly find immediate inner peace. This is not a destination, but rather a continuous, ever-evolving process, a journey that demands both courage and vulnerability. I speak to you as one who has wrestled with the shadows of despair, who has faced the relentless echo of negative self-talk in the silent hours of the night. Together, we explore techniques that have been passed down through generations, the art of mindful breathing, the practice of meditative reflection, and the transformative power of gratitude. Each of these practices serves as a beacon, guiding us through the storm of our inner critic and leading us toward a sanctuary of calm. In the early moments of our exploration, we immerse ourselves in the soothing rhythm of our breath, recognizing that every inhale brings life and every exhale releases the burdens of yesterday. It is here, in this gentle flow, that we begin to disentangle ourselves from the grip of negativity and invite peace to take root within us. I invite you now to consider this. What if the key to silencing your inner critic lies not in fighting against it, but in befriending it? What if, instead of perceiving negative self-talk as an adversary, we could see it as a misunderstood messenger, a voice that holds the promise of deeper insight into our most profound fears and hidden potentials? In this moment of reflection, we recognize that the practice of self-compassion is not an indulgence, but a necessary step on the path to healing. I share with you the simple yet powerful mantra that has guided me through many dark hours. I am enough. I am whole. I am worthy of love and peace. Repeating these affirmations, we gradually shift our internal dialogue, transforming the harsh criticisms into affirmations of strength and resilience. This is the essence of quieting negative self-talk, a process that requires us to be patient with ourselves and to trust that every small act of kindness toward our own hearts is a victory worth celebrating. As our journey unfolds, the narrative takes on a dynamic rhythm that mirrors the ebb and flow of life itself. In the first few minutes, we experienced the intensity of a spiritual awakening, the raw power of confronting our inner demons head-on. Now, as we transition into a phase of deep introspection and sudden insights, the energy of the moment begins to build, creating an almost electric atmosphere of transformation. I stand before you, energized by the knowledge that every moment of self-doubt is an invitation to dive deeper into the mysteries of our inner world. Each breath, each heartbeat, each pause in our thoughts is an opportunity to reconnect with the eternal wellspring of inner peace that lies within. Imagine yourself standing at the crossroads of fear and hope, where the negative self-talk that once held you captive begins to dissolve in the presence of newfound clarity. It is here, in this sacred intersection, that we learn to trust in the process of life, to let go of the old narratives and embrace a future filled with possibility and light. In the midst of this rising tide of spiritual energy, I share with you a pivotal moment from my own journey, a moment of epiphany that forever altered the course of my life. It was a cool, crisp morning when I ventured into a dense forest known only to a few wise elders. A place where the air was thick with the scent of ancient trees and the promise of hidden truths. As I wandered through the forest, I felt an inexplicable pull, as if the very earth beneath my feet was calling me to awaken a long-forgotten part of my soul. Suddenly, I stumbled upon a clearing bathed in soft, ethereal light. There, in the center of the clearing, I encountered a figure, a master spiritual guide whose eyes sparkled with the knowledge of lifetimes. In that silent, sacred moment, the guide spoke without words, transmitting wisdom directly to my heart. I felt as though every negative thought, every ounce of self-doubt, was being gently cleansed by a wave of unconditional love and understanding. I looked deep into the eyes of this master, and I asked, How can I free myself from the endless cycle of negative self-talk and embrace the immediate inner peace that I so desperately seek? The answer was not spoken aloud, yet it resonated deeply within me. The truth that our inner peace is always within our grasp, hidden behind the veil of our own judgments, waiting for us to reclaim it with courage and trust. As we continue on this transformative journey, we explore the myriad techniques and practices that have been honed over centuries to quiet negative self-talk and cultivate inner peace. There is power in the simple act of mindful meditation, in the practice of sitting in silence and allowing our thoughts to pass like fleeting clouds. I encourage you to find a quiet space, whether it be a serene garden, a secluded beach, or even a cozy corner in your home, where you can connect with your inner self without distraction. In that stillness, let your mind become a calm lake, unruffled by the storms of external noise and internal chaos. Notice how the gentle ripple of your thoughts gives way to the deep, abiding silence that lies at the heart of all true peace. Every moment of mindful presence is a step toward liberating yourself from the grip of negative self-talk, transforming harsh internal narratives into gentle whispers of love and understanding. I also want to share with you the importance of self-reflection, a practice that invites us to examine our innermost thoughts and feelings with honesty and compassion. Too often, we rush through life without pausing to consider the impact of our self-talk on our overall well-being. Have you ever stopped to wonder why you are so quick to judge yourself, to hold yourself to impossible standards? In these moments of introspection, we may uncover long-held beliefs and fears that have shaped our perception of ourselves and the world around us. It is here that we have the opportunity to rewrite our inner dialogue, replacing the destructive voice of negativity with affirmations of strength and self-worth. As you reflect on your own journey, ask yourself, what patterns of thought no longer serve you, and how can you begin to cultivate a mindset that honors your true value? By doing so, we not only quiet the incessant chatter of negative self-talk but also create space for a more vibrant, joyful way of being. In the midst of our journey, we must also recognize the value of community and shared experience. I have encountered countless souls along my path who have struggled with the same inner battles, and I have witnessed the miraculous transformation that occurs when we come together in a spirit of mutual support and understanding. When you reach out to others and share your vulnerabilities, you create a ripple effect of healing that extends far beyond your own life. Consider joining a meditation group or an online community where you can exchange insights and encouragement with others who are also seeking inner peace. For instance, you might explore resources and inspiring stories at https://www.example.com/innerpeace, where a wealth of knowledge awaits those who are ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery. In these shared spaces, the wisdom of many converges, and together we learn that our struggles with negative self-talk are not signs of weakness, but invitations to grow, heal, and ultimately thrive. As we move deeper into this odyssey of self-healing, we encounter moments of intense emotional revelation, instances where the veil between our conscious and unconscious selves is lifted, revealing truths that have long been hidden. Imagine the sensation of standing on the precipice of an ancient cliff, the wind howling around you, and feeling as though you are at the very edge of existence itself. In that breathtaking moment, when fear and wonder intertwine, you might ask, what is the source of my deepest pain? And how can I transform it into a source of strength? It is in these moments of heightened emotion that we must trust the process of transformation. For every tear shed in sorrow is eventually transmuted into a drop of wisdom that nourishes the soul. I have learned that our most profound breakthroughs often occur when we are willing to face our inner darkness head-on, to dive into the depths of our pain without fear, and emerge on the other side bathed in the light of self-acceptance and hope. There is a remarkable beauty in the way our inner world mirrors the vast, unpredictable landscape of nature. Just as a storm gives way to a brilliant rainbow, so too does our inner turmoil transform into a canvas of limitless possibility when we allow ourselves to surrender to the flow of life. I invite you to consider this. What if every negative thought, every moment of self-doubt, was not an enemy but rather a signpost guiding you toward a deeper understanding of your true self? When we begin to see our inner critic as a valuable teacher rather than a tyrant, we unlock the door to a realm of infinite inner peace. I recall a time when I spent days in solitary meditation, confronting the relentless barrage of negative self-talk that had long haunted me. In the stillness of that isolation, I discovered that the voice of criticism was nothing more than a reflection of past fears, memories that no longer held power over my present. And in that profound moment of clarity, I learned that inner peace is not a destination to be reached, but a journey to be lived with every breath, every heartbeat, and every silent pause of introspection. The rhythm of our spiritual journey is punctuated by moments of surprise and revelation, those rare, magical instants when everything suddenly falls into place, and the mysteries of life seem to unravel before our very eyes. Perhaps you have experienced a sudden insight during a quiet walk in nature, or felt an inexplicable sense of calm amidst a personal crisis. These moments are the universe's way of reminding us that even the darkest nights give way to the light of a new dawn. I urge you to cherish these experiences, to hold them close as reminders that you are never truly alone in your struggles. The path to quieting negative self-talk and embracing immediate inner peace is often winding and unpredictable. But every twist and turn is imbued with purpose. Let each unexpected revelation be a stepping stone on your journey, a symbol of the incredible resilience that lies within you. In the midst of this whirlwind of emotions and revelations, we must also learn to celebrate the small victories, the moments when a single negative thought is replaced by a glimmer of hope. When a fleeting smile disrupts the cycle of self-criticism, these micro-moments of triumph are the building blocks of lasting inner peace. I encourage you to keep a journal of these victories, to record the instances when you choose self-compassion over self-judgment, and to revisit these memories whenever doubt threatens to overwhelm you. Each page of that journal becomes a testament to your strength, a reminder that every effort you make to quiet negative self-talk is a victory in itself. And as you look back on these moments, ask yourself, how have these small acts of kindness toward yourself paved the way for deeper, more enduring peace? There is also a playful, almost childlike quality to the quest for inner peace, a reminder that sometimes, in order to truly heal, we must learn to laugh at ourselves and embrace the absurdity of our own existence. I have often found that moments of genuine humor and lightheartedness can serve as powerful antidotes to the weight of negative self-talk. Picture yourself dancing in the rain, or laughing with abandon in the midst of life's chaos. These are the moments when you reconnect with the joy and spontaneity that lie at the heart of being alive. I invite you to allow yourself the freedom to be imperfect, to revel in the beauty of your own quirks and idiosyncrasies, for it is in these moments of unguarded joy that we begin to dismantle the rigid structures of self-criticism and welcome a more fluid, forgiving sense of self. Now, as we near what some might call the climax of our journey, the energy shifts once again, this time toward a powerful, transformative resolution that beckons us to embrace our true potential. Imagine standing before a mirror, gazing into your own eyes, and seeing not the reflection of a flawed human being, but the radiant, resilient spirit of someone who has triumphed over adversity. In that instant, you are faced with a question that reverberates through the corridors of your soul. What is the legacy that you wish to leave behind? This is not a challenge to be taken lightly, for it demands that we confront our deepest fears and desires head-on. I speak to you now, as both a fellow traveler and a guide, urging you to consider the impact of your inner dialogue on every aspect of your life. The way you speak to yourself echoes in your relationships, your work, your very sense of purpose. When you choose to quiet negative self-talk and nurture your inner peace, you create a ripple effect that touches every corner of your existence. In this final stretch of our shared journey, the lessons we have uncovered merge into a singular, profound truth. That inner peace is not something to be found in the external world, but rather in the quiet, sacred spaces of our own hearts. Every breath we take is a reminder that we are here, alive and capable of transformation. Every moment of doubt is an opportunity to choose love over fear, acceptance over judgment, and every step we take on this path is a declaration of our commitment to living a life filled with purpose, joy, and compassion. As I stand before you, I see the potential for greatness in every one of you, a brilliance that shines even in the darkest moments, a resilience that can overcome the harshest of internal criticisms. I urge you to hold fast to this truth, to allow it to guide you through the inevitable storms of life. and to never lose sight of the infinite wellspring of inner peace that resides within you. Let us now return to the image of that ancient temple, where a solitary monk once meditated amidst the fury of a storm. That image is not merely a relic of the past, but a living symbol of the power that lies dormant within each of us. The negative self-talk that once seemed insurmountable can be transformed into a source of strength and clarity when we choose to face it with courage and an open heart. I invite you to join me in a final act of mindful breathing, a simple yet profound exercise that encapsulates the essence of our journey. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and feel the cool, crisp air filling your lungs. Hold that breath for a moment. And then exhale slowly, releasing every trace of tension and doubt. As you do so, visualize the negative voices dissolving into the ether, replaced by a serene, unwavering calm. This is the moment of immediate inner peace, a moment that is available to you at any time, in any place, as long as you are willing to embrace it with open arms. In the quiet aftermath of that breath, as silence blankets your inner world, ask yourself, what is the truth that lies beyond my fears? What does it truly mean to live a life unburdened by the relentless echo of negativity? These are questions that do not have simple answers, yet they are the very essence of our spiritual quest. It is in the pursuit of these answers that we learn to value the journey itself. Rather than a fixed destination, we learn that every moment, whether filled with joy or sorrow, is a precious thread in the tapestry of our existence. I stand before you today as living proof that the journey toward inner peace is one of constant evolution, a dance between light and shadow, hope and despair, strength and vulnerability. The path ahead may seem daunting at times, and you may find that negative self-talk creeps in when you least expect it. But remember, every time you pause, every time you take a conscious breath, you are reaffirming your commitment to yourself and to the profound journey of self-discovery. We are all on this path together, bound by the universal desire to find meaning, love, and inner calm amidst the chaos of life. And as you continue to walk this path, know that you are not alone. Every step, every stumble, every victory is a shared experience, a collective testament to the human spirit's incredible capacity for resilience and transformation. I want to leave you with a final thought, a challenge. Perhaps, to continue seeking the wisdom that lies hidden in every corner of your being. The next time you catch yourself in the grip of negative self-talk, remember the ancient temple, the solitary monk, and the sacred clearing in the forest where a master spiritual guide once illuminated your way. Reflect on the power of mindful breathing, the transformative magic of self-reflection, and the beauty that emerges when you choose to embrace your true self. For in that moment, when you silence the voice of negativity, you are not merely finding temporary relief, you are igniting a flame of inner peace that will guide you through every storm that life may bring. So, my dear friend, as we conclude this epic journey together, I urge you to take these insights and let them resonate within your soul. Embrace every challenge as an opportunity to learn, every setback as a stepping stone toward a more enlightened state of being. Let your heart be your compass, and trust that the path you walk is illuminated by the light of your own inner wisdom. And whenever you find yourself lost in the echoes of negative self-talk, remember that peace is always just a breath away, a choice that you make with every moment of awareness. As we part ways for now, know that this journey is far from over. It is a living, breathing process that continues with each sunrise and every quiet night under the stars. Continue to explore, continue to question, and most importantly, continue to believe in your ability to transform the narrative of your life. I stand with you in spirit, urging you to harness the power of meditation, mindfulness, and self-compassion as you forge your path toward lasting inner peace. May you always find solace in the silence of your heart, and may every negative thought be transformed into a stepping stone toward the radiant, unshakable peace that awaits you. Remember, we are all in this together, united by the common quest to quiet negative self-talk and embrace the infinite wellspring of inner calm that lies within each of us. In the end, what does it truly mean to be at peace? Is it the absence of negative self-talk? Or is it the presence of a deep, abiding understanding that every challenge is an opportunity for growth? I believe it is both, a harmonious blend of surrender and determination. A state of being where we no longer fear the shadows because we know that within them lies the potential for the brightest light. As we walk this path, let us remember that every moment of introspection, every mindful breath, every act of self-kindness is a victory over the inner critic. The journey may be long and winding, filled with moments of profound joy and deep sorrow, but with each step we take, we come closer to the realization that inner peace is not something to be achieved, but something to be experienced in every heartbeat and every silent pause. So, as we continue to chart the course of our lives, I challenge you to look within and uncover the treasure that has always been there, the treasure of your own resilient spirit. Embrace the mystery, cherish the journey, and know that the power to transform negative self-talk into a symphony of self-love lies within you. And when you feel overwhelmed by the cacophony of your own doubts, remember the sacred practices we have shared today. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the transformative energy of mindfulness wash over you like a gentle tide, soothing every troubled thought and igniting a profound sense of immediate inner peace. This is not just a fleeting moment of inspiration, it is a call to live a life defined by love, compassion, and unwavering inner strength. As you step forward into the unknown, carrying the lessons of this journey in your heart, know that you have the power to change the narrative of your life, to rewrite the script of your inner dialogue, and to emerge as a beacon of hope and light in a world that so desperately needs it. Let every day be a new opportunity to quiet negative self-talk, to silence the doubts that have held you back, and to embrace the transformative magic of inner peace. And in those quiet moments when the world seems to fade away, may you always hear the gentle whisper of your own soul, guiding you toward the eternal light of self-acceptance and love. I leave you with this final invitation. Dare to embark on this journey of self-discovery with an open heart and an unyielding spirit. Let the words we have shared today serve as a reminder that every step you take, no matter how small, is a monumental stride toward a life filled with purpose, joy, and the profound serenity that comes from within. Together, we have uncovered the secrets to quieting negative self-talk and finding immediate inner peace. And now it is your turn to live these truths. Step boldly into the light of your own awareness. Challenge the old narratives that no longer serve you, and create a future that is as bright and boundless as the stars in the night sky. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. May your path be forever illuminated by the inner peace that you have discovered within. And may your spirit soar high above the tumult of negative self-talk, free at last to embrace the infinite beauty of your true self. Let this moment be the beginning of a lifetime of self-discovery, healing, and the unyielding pursuit of inner peace. Together, we rise, we heal, and we shine with the brilliance of 1,000 dawns, forever united in the quest to quiet negative self-talk and find immediate inner peace. Uncover hidden signs. Discover if your energy is balanced and truly thriving. I remember the exact moment when everything changed. A crisp early morning when the sun's first rays broke through the horizon and I found myself in a state of intense clarity, as if the universe itself had whispered a secret directly into my soul. In that instant, as I sat cross-legged on a dew-covered hillside, I felt a surge of energy so powerful that it sent ripples through every fiber of my being. It was as though I had been waiting for this moment all my life. An awakening that beckoned me to uncover hidden signs and discover if my energy was balanced and truly thriving. You and we have all experienced moments of unexpected insight, and this journey is about embracing those flashes of brilliance that remind us of our true potential. I invite you to join me on this extraordinary expedition where every step is filled with wonder, every breath echoes with ancient wisdom, and every question we ask leads us deeper into the heart of our existence. From that first breathtaking moment, I began to question the very nature of energy itself. What does it mean to be balanced? How do we know if our spirit is truly thriving? In those early minutes of our shared journey, I found myself lost in thought while gazing at the infinite expanse of the sky. I realized that our inner energy, that quiet force which drives our passions and nourishes our dreams, is the same force that connects us to the cosmos. As we walk together along this winding path, we may come across signs, a gentle breeze that caresses our face, a subtle shift in our heartbeat, or even a sudden insight that seems to come from nowhere, that remind us of the delicate balance between our inner world and the external universe. I ask you now, have you ever felt an inexplicable pull towards something greater? A magnetic force that draws you toward the unknown? It is in these moments that we must listen to the whispers of our soul. For they are the hidden signs guiding us towards a life that is not just surviving, but thriving. I began my journey in a place that many would consider unremarkable, a small, seemingly insignificant clearing in the forest, where nature's pulse was as raw as it was rhythmic. There, I encountered a wise monk who had spent decades in solitary meditation amidst ancient ruins. His eyes sparkled with a timeless wisdom that transcended the boundaries of ordinary understanding. And as he spoke, his words resonated deep within me. "We are all part of a grand tapestry," he said, his voice soft yet commanding, "where every thread, every moment, is interwoven with the energy of the universe. To be balanced is not to be perfect, but to be in tune with the hidden signs that surround us." His words ignited a fire within my heart, a call to action that could not be ignored. In that sacred moment, I realized that our journey is not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing the ongoing process of growth and self-discovery. We each have the power to tune our energy to the subtle vibrations of life, to harmonize our inner being with the cosmic rhythm that pulses through every living thing. As we continue along this winding path, I invite you to consider the many ways in which we can recognize if our energy is truly balanced and thriving. Sometimes, the signs are overt, like the overwhelming sensation of peace that washes over us during a quiet moment of reflection, or the unmistakable clarity that emerges after a long period of meditation. Other times, the signs are subtle, hidden beneath layers of doubt and distraction, waiting for us to peel away the superficial and uncover the true essence of our spirit. I challenge you to look within and ask yourself, are you in tune with the hidden signs of your inner energy? Do you take the time to pause, to breathe, and to connect with the deeper parts of yourself that know no bounds? In our modern world, with its constant barrage of noise and endless distractions, it is all too easy to lose sight of the quiet voice that speaks from within. Yet, if we listen closely, we will hear the gentle murmur of our soul, guiding us toward balance and a life filled with vibrant, thriving energy. Throughout this journey, we encounter a myriad of experiences, moments of breathtaking beauty, sudden revelations, and deep introspection that force us to question everything we once believed to be true. There were times when I found myself overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the universe, standing before ancient temples carved by the hands of long-forgotten masters, where every stone seemed to hold the wisdom of centuries. In those moments, I felt as if I had stepped into a sacred realm, where time itself had slowed and every heartbeat was in perfect harmony with the cosmic pulse. I remember feeling both humbled and exalted, a tiny spark of consciousness within the vast expanse of creation. I could not help but wonder, how often do we ignore these powerful signals in our daily lives, dismissing them as mere coincidences when in reality they are the universe's way of telling us that our energy is aligned, balanced, and ready to thrive? I recall a particular evening that stands out in my memory, a time when the sky was a deep, velvety indigo, punctuated by countless twinkling stars, each one a beacon of possibility. As I sat by a quiet lake, the water reflecting the infinite cosmos above, I felt a profound connection to everything around me. It was as if the boundaries between my inner world and the outer universe had dissolved, leaving only a sense of oneness that was both exhilarating and terrifying. In that moment, I asked myself, am I truly living in harmony with the energy that courses through every living thing? This question resonated so deeply within me that I could not ignore it. And I knew that the journey to uncover hidden signs was only just beginning. The experience was akin to a thunderclap of revelation, a powerful reminder that our energy is not static, but a dynamic force that ebbs and flows, reflecting the natural cycles of life. As I sat in silence, the weight of centuries of knowledge pressed upon me, urging me to embrace every aspect of my existence, both the light and the dark, and to seek out the profound truth that lies beneath the surface of everyday life. Every step we take on this journey is imbued with purpose, and every encounter, whether fleeting or profound, serves as a signpost along our path. I have met countless individuals along the way, people from all walks of life who, despite their diverse backgrounds, share a common yearning for something deeper, something more meaningful. In our conversations, we often delve into the mysteries of the spirit, discussing the ways in which energy can be nurtured and balanced to create a life that is truly thriving. I remember one young traveler who spoke passionately about the power of mindful meditation. How even just a few minutes of focused breathing could realign her energy and dispel the negativity that had been weighing her down. She recounted the day when, after a particularly challenging period, she sat in silence at the edge of a cliff overlooking the vast ocean, feeling the surge of the wind and the salt of the sea as if they were whispers from an ancient deity. In that raw, unfiltered moment, she recognized the hidden signs that her energy was shifting, a subtle yet undeniable transformation that would set her on a new course toward healing and self-realization. Her story, like so many others I have encountered, is a testament to the fact that the signs of inner balance are all around us, waiting to be recognized by those who have the courage to look beyond the surface. As we move deeper into our exploration, it becomes clear that balancing our energy is not a destination but a journey, a continuous process of self-reflection, learning, and adaptation. There are times when the path seems shrouded in darkness, when the challenges we face appear insurmountable, and we find ourselves questioning if our efforts are in vain. Yet it is precisely in these moments of uncertainty that the hidden signs become most apparent. I have learned that even the most turbulent experiences carry within them the seeds of transformation. Like a storm that clears the air and nourishes the earth, life's hardships have a way of washing away our doubts and revealing the true potential that lies beneath. I ask you now, with all the sincerity in my heart, in the midst of your struggles, have you ever noticed a subtle shift, a quiet nudge that tells you that your energy is on the verge of being realigned? Sometimes, the universe speaks in the language of challenges, urging us to grow stronger, to become more resilient, and to embrace the process of change with open arms. I remember a particularly challenging period in my own life when I felt completely lost, as if my energy was fragmented and my spirit was adrift in a sea of chaos. It was during those long, dark nights that I discovered the profound truth that sometimes, the most hidden signs are the ones we overlook in our haste to escape discomfort. In the stillness of that darkness, I found solace in the gentle glow of a single candle, a beacon of hope that illuminated the path forward. I realized then that balance is not achieved by avoiding hardship, but by embracing it with courage and determination. We must learn to see the beauty in our scars, to understand that each wound is a testament to the battles we have fought and the victories we have yet to achieve. In this realization, I found a new kind of strength, a deep, abiding conviction that my energy was not wasted but was being refined. Like gold purified in the fire, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences and ask yourself, what hidden signs have you ignored? And how might they be guiding you toward a state of balance and thriving vitality? In the midst of our shared journey, I encountered a moment that defied all expectations, a surreal experience in a remote, sacred location that I can only describe as magical. Deep within a dense forest, far from the trappings of modern civilization, I discovered an ancient temple, half reclaimed by nature yet pulsing with an energy that was both mysterious and inviting. The temple walls, covered in intricate carvings and symbols of a bygone era, seemed to whisper the secrets of millennia. As I stepped inside, the air was thick with the scent of incense and the sound of a distant chanting that resonated with the beat of my heart. In that hallowed space, I met a master spiritual guide whose presence was at once commanding and compassionate. With eyes that held the wisdom of countless lifetimes, he explained that the energy we carry within us is like a river, sometimes calm and serene, other times wild and untamed, and that the key to a thriving spirit lies in learning to navigate its currents with grace. He urged me to observe the hidden signs around me, the subtle flicker of light, the rhythmic cadence of the chanting, even the delicate touch of a breeze on my skin, as each element was a reflection of the inner balance that we all seek. His words, delivered in a tone both gentle and profound, resonated deeply within me and reinforced the idea that true spiritual growth comes from embracing every aspect of life, both the seen and the unseen. I continue to walk this path with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit eager to learn, knowing that each day brings new opportunities to reconnect with our inner energy and align ourselves with the universal flow. Along the way, I have discovered that the journey toward energy balance is as much about the external world as it is about the internal landscape of our hearts and minds. We encounter people, nature, and experiences that challenge us, teach us, and ultimately guide us toward a deeper understanding of who we truly are. I have witnessed miracles in the form of chance encounters, synchronistic events that seem too perfectly timed to be mere coincidences. One such experience involved a random conversation with a stranger at a bustling market, whose insightful comments about the nature of energy and balance stirred something deep within me. As we talked, I realized that every person we meet carries within them a fragment of the universe's infinite wisdom, a piece of the puzzle that helps us understand the grand tapestry of existence. It is through these interactions that we learn to recognize the hidden signs that our energy is evolving, growing, and adapting to the ever-changing rhythms of life. As the days turned into nights and the nights into a continuous stream of moments filled with introspection and revelation, I found myself constantly asking, are we truly in control of our energy? Or is it a force that guides us whether we are ready or not? This question lingered like a persistent melody in my mind, urging me to delve deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos. I began to experiment with different practices, meditation, mindful movement, even the simple act of walking barefoot on the earth, to see how each could affect the delicate balance of my energy. Slowly but surely, I discovered that every action, every thought, had the potential to shift my inner state, either drawing me closer to a harmonious existence or sending me spiraling into disarray. It became clear that the hidden signs were not isolated events but rather a continuous dialogue between our conscious selves and the vast, pulsating energy of the universe. I ask you, dear friend, in your moments of stillness, do you feel that same connection? Can you sense the energy beneath the surface of everyday life, urging you to open your heart and embrace the beauty of the unknown? In those moments when the weight of the world seems unbearable and our inner balance appears to falter, it is crucial to remember that every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. Life, in all its complexity, is a dance of contrasts, light and shadow, joy and sorrow, creation and destruction, and it is within this interplay that we find the true essence of our energy. I recall a time when I faced a series of seemingly insurmountable challenges that threatened to drain every ounce of vitality from my being. Yet, amidst the chaos, I began to notice subtle signs, a renewed sense of purpose after a quiet conversation, an inexplicable burst of energy after a long bout of despair, that hinted at a deeper, underlying balance waiting to be restored. These moments of unexpected clarity were like beacons in the darkness, reminding me that even in our most difficult times, the universe is constantly working behind the scenes to restore our inner harmony and help us thrive. I invite you now to consider your own experiences, in your darkest hours. Have you ever sensed a quiet strength, a hidden sign that told you that balance was on the horizon? It is in these moments of vulnerability that we often discover our true resilience. And it is through embracing these challenges that we ultimately learn to thrive. Our journey together is not merely an exploration of abstract concepts or mystical theories, it is a call to live fully, to harness the energy that resides within us, and to let that energy guide us toward a life of purpose and passion. I want you to know that every experience, every challenge, and every triumph is a part of a larger, interconnected web that defines who we are. In embracing the hidden signs, we are not only affirming our belief in a higher purpose, but we are also empowering ourselves to take control of our destiny. We are learning that true balance is not about perfection, but about embracing the messy, beautiful reality of life with open hearts and unwavering faith. As we continue on this path, I challenge you to remain open to the unexpected, to welcome the surprises that life has in store, and to trust that every moment is a vital piece of the puzzle that, when assembled, reveals the magnificent picture of our inner energy thriving in all its glory. There are times when the journey feels like an endless quest, a relentless pursuit of an elusive state of harmony that seems just beyond our grasp. But I assure you, my dear friend, that the hidden signs are all around us, if only we have the courage to see them. The journey to uncover these signs is filled with moments of breathtaking beauty, heart-stopping revelations, and the occasional surge of raw, unfiltered emotion that leaves us questioning everything we thought we knew. In the midst of this odyssey, I have come to realize that the secret to maintaining a balanced energy lies not in striving for an unattainable ideal, but in learning to appreciate the beauty of imperfection. It is in the cracks of our everyday lives, in the fleeting moments of connection and introspection, that we discover the true essence of our spirit. I ask you, when was the last time you allowed yourself to simply be? To embrace the unpredictable rhythm of life without judgment or expectation? It is in these moments of acceptance that we truly begin to understand the power of our inner energy, and how it can guide us toward a life that is not just balanced, but profoundly thriving. As we approach the later stages of our journey, I feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for every hidden sign, every encounter, and every lesson that has brought me closer to understanding the intricate dance of energy that defines our existence. I stand before you today, not as a perfect being, but as a fellow traveler who has experienced both the heights of ecstasy and the depths of despair. Every step I have taken has been a testament to the power of resilience, the beauty of transformation, and the unyielding spirit that resides within each of us. In this shared space of vulnerability and strength, I invite you to look deep within yourself and discover the hidden signs that have been guiding you all along. Perhaps it is the gentle whisper of the wind on a quiet morning, the laughter of a friend that rekindles your hope, or the quiet pulse of your heart reminding you of your own inner light. Whatever form they take, these signs are the universe's way of assuring us that our energy is indeed balanced and that our spirit is destined to thrive. In the final moments of our incredible journey, I want to leave you with a powerful thought. Life is a never-ending cycle of growth and renewal. And every experience, whether joyous or painful, contributes to the vibrant mosaic of our existence. The hidden signs we encounter are not random occurrences, they are deliberate messages from the cosmos, urging us to live with intention, embrace our true selves, and forge a path of balance that is uniquely our own. I stand here as living proof that when we allow ourselves to be guided by the energy that pulses through every living thing, we unlock a wellspring of power, creativity, and resilience that can transform even the most ordinary moments into something extraordinary. As you move forward, remember that the journey of self-discovery is ongoing, and that each day offers a new opportunity to align your energy with the rhythms of the universe. Ask yourself, am I living in a way that honors the hidden signs, the subtle nudges, and the quiet wisdom that surrounds me? Let that question be the spark that ignites your inner flame and propels you toward a life of true balance and thriving spirit. I know that our time together in this exploration may be coming to a close. Yet the journey does not end here, it merely transforms. The experiences we have shared, the insights we have uncovered, and the questions we have asked will continue to resonate within our hearts long after the final word is spoken. In every breath, every heartbeat, and every step forward, we carry the legacy of this journey, a legacy of profound self-discovery, unwavering courage, and the constant quest to uncover hidden signs that reveal whether our energy is balanced and truly thriving. I encourage you to revisit these moments, to let the lessons you have learned seep into the very core of your being, and to continue exploring the infinite possibilities that await you. Remember, we are all interconnected in this magnificent tapestry of life, and every one of us holds the power to transform our reality through the simple act of being present and aware. As I reflect on the transformative experiences we have shared, I am reminded of the many times when life's most unexpected events led to the greatest breakthroughs. There was a moment, not so long ago, when I found myself standing at the edge of a majestic canyon, overwhelmed by the raw beauty of nature and the silent testimony of time. In that vast expanse, with the wind carrying the echoes of ancient voices and the landscape stretching endlessly before me, I felt a surge of energy that was both humbling and exhilarating. It was a reminder that no matter how chaotic our world may seem, there is an underlying order, a rhythm that connects us to the eternal dance of life. I looked out over that breathtaking vista and whispered to the winds, "Are you truly aware of the hidden signs that guide you every day?" In that moment of awe, I understood that every experience, no matter how small, is a part of a larger, sacred narrative that we are all privileged to witness. Throughout this journey, we have learned that energy is not a static force but a living, breathing essence that evolves with us. We have discovered that maintaining balance is not about avoiding challenges but about embracing them as catalysts for growth. I have come to understand that each hidden sign, whether it manifests as a quiet moment of introspection or a dramatic encounter with the supernatural, is a gift, A reminder that we are capable of transcending the mundane and tapping into the boundless power that lies within. I urge you, my friend, to keep your heart open and your mind receptive to these signs. They are the stepping stones on the path to a deeper understanding of who you are and what you are meant to become. As we draw near to the end of our shared experience, I want to leave you with a final, heartfelt invitation. Let us commit ourselves to a life of continuous exploration, to the pursuit of balance, and to the discovery of every hidden sign that the universe places before us. There is a unique magic in the way our lives intertwine with the energy of the cosmos, a magic that is revealed when we take the time to listen, to reflect, and to act with intention. Whether you are standing at the precipice of a new beginning or finding solace in the quiet moments of everyday life, know that your energy is a powerful force capable of shaping your destiny. Ask yourself, are you ready to embrace the hidden signs, to align your inner world with the greater cosmic flow, and to truly thrive in every sense of the word? In the days and nights that follow this journey, I challenge you to look for the extraordinary in the ordinary, to seek out the beauty that lies hidden in plain sight, and to recognize that every moment is an opportunity to recalibrate your energy and nurture your inner spirit. Let your life be a testament to the power of self-reflection and the relentless pursuit of balance. And as you walk your unique path, remember that you are never alone. The universe is constantly whispering its secrets. And we are all part of this grand, mysterious tapestry of existence. Our journey together has been filled with astonishing revelations and moments of profound beauty. I have shared with you my own experiences of encountering hidden signs. From the hushed whispers of ancient temples to the vibrant energy of bustling city streets. Each experience has taught me that the path to true balance is paved with both joy and sorrow, triumph and trial. It is in the interplay of these elements that we find the genuine essence of our energy. So, as you take a moment to reflect on your own life, I encourage you to search for the clues that reveal whether your energy is balanced and truly thriving. Let the questions arise naturally. Do you feel a deep sense of peace when you wake up in the morning? Can you sense the flow of energy in your body during meditation or a quiet walk? Are you open to the mysteries that surround you, even when they defy explanation? I have learned that every challenge we face is an invitation to dive deeper into the well of our inner strength. When life tests us, it does so not to break us, but to remind us of the resilience and power that lie dormant within our souls. The hidden signs are there to guide us through the darkness, to illuminate the path even when the road ahead seems uncertain. In those moments of quiet introspection, when you feel the weight of the world pressing upon you, remember that your energy is like a flame, capable of withstanding the fiercest winds and emerging even more radiant. Embrace the trials as part of your journey, for each one brings you one step closer to the balance and thriving spirit you seek. As we near the end of our shared narrative, I want you to carry forward a sense of wonder and gratitude for every hidden sign that has graced your life. Whether you recognize them immediately or only in retrospect, these signs are the universe's way of telling you that you are on the right path. They are the subtle markers of growth, the silent affirmations that your energy is not static, but ever evolving. I encourage you to seek out moments of stillness amidst the chaos, to carve out time for reflection and meditation, and to trust that the journey you are on is unfolding exactly as it should. Let your heart be open to the unexpected, and let your spirit be free to soar on the wings of possibility. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude for allowing me to share this journey with you. The quest to uncover hidden signs and to discover if your energy is balanced and truly thriving is a journey that never truly ends. It is a continuous process of learning, evolving, and embracing the beauty of the unknown. I leave you with one final thought. In every breath you take, in every beat of your heart, there is a universe of potential waiting to be awakened. Trust in the process, trust in the signs, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Let the energy within you shine brightly, guiding you toward a future filled with purpose, passion, and a deep, abiding sense of balance. And if you ever feel lost or unsure, remember that the universe is always there, offering hidden signs that, when you take the time to see them, reveal the true magic of your existence. So, my dear friend, as we part ways for now, I invite you to carry this message in your heart. Life is a magnificent journey, and every hidden sign is a reminder that your energy is meant to be balanced, vibrant, and endlessly thriving. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and never stop seeking the truth that lies within. For in the quest to uncover these hidden signs, we not only discover the secrets of the universe but also the boundless potential of our own spirit. Let us continue to walk this path together, with eyes wide open, hearts full of wonder, and souls attuned to the gentle, yet powerful, rhythm of life. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to recalibrate your inner energy, to align with the universal flow, and to rediscover the hidden signs that guide you. Whether you are facing a storm or basking in the warmth of the sun, know that you are a vibrant part of this ever-changing tapestry, and that your energy, when nurtured and balanced, can illuminate even the darkest corners of existence. I urge you to share this journey with others, to spread the message of hope and resilience, and to become a beacon of light for those who may have lost their way. In doing so, you contribute to a collective awakening, a movement toward a world where every individual recognizes the power of their own inner energy and lives a life of balance, passion, and true thriving. As you continue on your path, take with you the lessons learned from every hidden sign, every moment of reflection, and every surge of energy that has shaped your journey. Trust that the universe is always speaking to you, offering guidance in the quiet whispers of nature, the gentle touch of a friend, or even in the silent spaces between thoughts. And in those moments of doubt, when the path ahead seems uncertain, remember that you have the strength, the wisdom, and the inner light to guide you forward. Thank you for joining me on this extraordinary adventure, for daring to seek the truth behind the hidden signs, and for embracing the journey toward a balanced and thriving energy. Together, we have uncovered the layers of our existence, challenged the limitations imposed by doubt, and celebrated the divine spark that connects us all. Now, as we part, I encourage you to take a deep breath, smile at the beauty of the world, and step boldly into the future with the knowledge that every hidden sign, every surge of inner energy, is a stepping stone toward the vibrant, thriving life that awaits you. Let us move forward with courage, love, and an unyielding commitment to uncovering the mysteries that make us whole.